gurgling, knocking sounds coming from your pipes, rusty leaking heater. I think it's about time you called Drain Masters Plumbing Company. Nowadays, most water heaters are being stressed. Pipes are leaking from worn gaskets or improper fittings, and drains are clogged with sediment, mineral deposits, or even corrosion. Regular maintenance is extremely important to keep efficiency and avoid serious issues in the future. We specialize in drain cleaning, water heaters, garbage disposals, leak inspections, leak repairs, and all other residential and commercial plumbing-related services. Drain Masters Plumbing Company is a locally family-owned business with over 20 years experience and a long list of satisfied customers in San Diego County. Our highly trained, skillful technicians with fully stocked work vehicles can troubleshoot or repair any problems they are faced with right on the spot. So don't wait, call us today.
We on fire. HoodTalkNews.com. We on fire.
Hood morning, family. You're listening to the best talk show on the planet, Hood Talk News, with your host, Peaches and Hood. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and donate if you can. Thank you, and have a blessed day.
The best part of waking up is not giving a fuck.
Yo, what's good, Hood Talk family, man. Y'all get on up in here. Y'all know the drill. Just give me a few seconds. Let me get these notifications out. Let people know we on right now and shit. You know what I'm saying? I promise you, if you're new to the channel, I'm not going to fix a bacon and egg sandwich. I promise you that. It's going to be real quick, simple. You ain't going to see me walking back and forth or hear me walking back and forth talking about something. Oh, I'm almost there, y'all. Give me a few more minutes. No. The grits is already done, goddammit. I already ate the grits. I ain't got time for all that bullshit there. Just a few goddamn seconds. Now, y'all get up in here now. Get up in here. We gonna talk about it the goddamn day, man. Tell a friend that Hood is fucking on right now, goddammit. Nigga, we made it. Y'all don't hear me. I said, nigga, we made it. Goddammit. We on, goddammit, right now. So shit. Hey, y'all tell a friend, man. Hood cussing ass is on right now. Y'all go run and tell them. But hey, y'all, give me 1 second, y'all. Let me handle this real quick. Hold on. Yes, sir. Hood is here. God damn it. Hey, listen, man. Now, hey, look, I respect all the family members, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my goddamn new family members. Shout out especially to my old ones that been rocking with me since goddamn day one, y'all. But goddamn it now, see, this the shit I'm talking about, y'all. See, that's why I don't really like to goddamn take information unless I really go do research on the shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I put out some shit yesterday, y'all, and the shit wasn't right, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't right, goddammit. I'm just gonna let you know that right now, so I had to retract and apologize for that. That's why I say, when y'all give me shit and y'all be on my ass about looking at it and shit, look, man, goddammit, you come and tell and show and all that shit there because you don't know who listening. But one thing I can say, sometimes that shit bring out the truth, don't it, y'all? Sometimes it bring out the truth. Sometimes motherfuckers, goddammit, see that shit and be like, hold up, I gotta say something. And like I say, man, I think she's telling the truth. And I'm gonna tell you why I think she's telling the truth. Because who the fuck is Hood? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why she ain't got no reason to goddamn lie to me. You know what I'm saying? She ain't even have to, straighten that shit. But she came through and she straightened that shit and she said, hey, look, I don't even know this nigga, man. That's why I say, man, we got to watch out with all that day shit. All that day said, that day this, day shit. Because, see, when the truth come out, we done listen to day so motherfucking much, right? Because we here trying to get answers, right? That's what we here for. We trying to get motherfucking answers. But by the time we done listen to goddamn day so much, when we get the goddamn truth, we don't want to hear it. Because we done let day in our ear so goddamn much. Sometimes day talk more than the people that need to be talking. You see what I'm saying? And then when the people that need to be talking tell the goddamn truth, like, hey, man, and that's the first time she probably ever spoke out and said that shit to anybody, goddammit. Who is Hood? Ain't nobody got to lie to me, goddamn it. Who the fuck is Hood? She could have just said, fuck me like the rest of these motherfuckers that putting out stories. Who is Hood? You see what I'm saying? Who is Hood? She said she don't know him. Only thing I could do is say, hey, this the person, you know what I'm saying? That we saying, you know what I'm saying? Know this motherfucker, goddamn it. She said she don't know him. Some people, hey, listen, I ain't faulting nobody if they don't believe her. But I'm telling you what I feel. I feel shit. Why do she have to come to us and tell us the goddamn truth? Why she had to come to me? She ain't have to. She ain't have to, goddamn it. She could have went to anybody and said that story. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Sometimes we gotta open up our minds for the truth. Sometimes we goddamn it listen to they so motherfucking much, and they done goddamn brainwashed us like a motherfucker. So when the truth come out, we don't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, to each his own, y'all. But go ahead, caller, you on the air.
Good morning, family.
What's going on with you, Miss Ann?
I'm so glad she called you to let you know that they listen to you and they like you.
Okay.
They mean the people of California.
Come on.
P-H-E-Y.
Come on.
Our people listen to you.
That's right.
Yeah, right. And you're right. She didn't have to call.
She didn't have to come to me. Hold on, Miss Ann. Let me get this other call in too. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Miss Ann. We got Denise on the phone with us too. Yeah, she wanted. Yeah, because she could have took that to anybody. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the first time she even spoke out on that shit. You see what I'm saying? Because it's been running a long time, but she came to me with it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't go to her. She seen the video and she came to me and let me know. Look, and I respect that because most people will let you run with the story. We got Big U out here saying he getting deals off these bloggers putting out these false goddamn stories. He done got Big U building a house on a goddamn hill because of you niggas. Straight the fuck up. So when a motherfucker come with that truth, we gotta goddamn just respect that shit, man. For real, man. Come on, man. We ain't gonna get to the bottom of the shit. But go ahead, Denise. What's good with you? Good morning to both of y'all.
Good morning. Man, I've been praying for you. I was so worried. I know you've been home, but I just was so concerned.
Denise, your phone, you got some you got the speaker on?
I was so concerned.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, it's an earpiece.
Oh, okay.
I was so concerned when you was talking about, and I know you home, but I still just didn't sit right with me when you said, you got sick out there and everything. I was just like, I'm praying for Miss Ann. I don't want her to go back out there without me, so I can have my blessed oil and can on.
Honey, I went into warfare and took me to practice, so I got on that plane. When they got my breath back, I went down on my knees on my face and prayed. And that's where it comes from. But I just appreciate Tanisha calling him. I really do. That lets me know.
Yeah, that lets you know the truth because
y'all, Hood, I love you. And I was so hurt yesterday. I had to call Amber.
Speak on it.
I said, Hood is so humble. I was like, he is such an humble guy because most people wouldn't even come back around.
Right.
But here's my thing with that, Hood. What you probably don't know, yes, sir, this girl has tainted everybody. China Hustle changed her photo. That beautiful long hair she got, she didn't have that at first. That is what she said. She was drunk. She came back and posted that, and then it's the same. It's because on Instagram, Hood,
right,
you can't have the same username.
Now let me speak on that because hold on, y'all was muted like a motherfucker. God, was y'all muted? No, now y'all went. My bad. But hey, listen, I gotta speak on that shit, man, because right, one thing about it did bring, to me. Sometimes you got to throw out something to get something. You know what I'm saying? Now, the post did bring out the truth. But I'm going to tell you like this. You go back and look at that post. They had to bring it to my attention. You go back and look at that post. It's a line through that post where you can see, and it's cricket. You can see where they copied and pasted that motherfucker. I ran with the story so fast that I didn't pay attention to that shit. Anybody go and look at that shit, you look at it, I felt so bad because I ain't pay attention. That's why I said in the video,
so
I said I rushed too goddamn fast without doing my research on that shit, without looking at it. You can look at that shit and tell that motherfucker is Photoshop, but it didn't come to my attention to afterwards.
She didn't do it.
That's right.
She didn't do it.
Come
She
on.
didn't do it.
Come on, Ms. Ann.
She said, I did it. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing about it. But if she said she didn't do it, she didn't do it.
One thing we know about, one thing we know about Tanisha is she's straightforward. And if she did that shit, she would have stood on it. I believe she would have stood on it. Just look at her past. She probably would have said, fuck y'all. We grew up in the same neighborhood. If I said that, I said that. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm trying to understand since I'm not on IG. So what they did was somebody probably photoshopped it, right? And then put it on their page. Is that what they?
Yeah, that shit with Photoshop.
That's why I was saying I felt bad for you because I was like Black Atlanta. You have Black Sport. It was so.
We got
many
OKC on the phone.
Room.
We got my brother too on the phone with us, Denise. We got OKC just to let you know. But go ahead.
Okay. What's up? Praise God. OKC.
That's right.
And so then we had 2.5 years ago. That's kind of how it surfaced with the Shade Room, TMZ, and all of them other media outlets. Now, one thing I did read on that she stated was somebody opened up a fake GoFundMe, and she was like, "This is my only page." And I did not open up any GoFundMe, but somebody literally opened it up with her face and was saying that she's asking for donations for money. And she came out with that too. So, but I'm glad you cleared it up because for me, I have followed. I'm not a Tanisha post Nipsey. I'm a Tanisha pre Nipsey before he passed Nipsey. So I done followed Tanisha and Nip and Lauren them for over 6-7 years. Some people just jumped on after Nip died.
Right.
So for me, I think a lot of us have a different perspective when it comes to her. But I was proud of you because I said, Hood is so humble. And then I got a text about 3 a.m. I did from LA, 3 a.m, sure did. And I was like, oh, I think all of this is connected. But I was proud of you. I was proud of you, but I'm glad
the thing is, one thing about me, I'm going to stand for what's right. That's how I always been. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about me, different from the rest of these niggas, a lot of these niggas striving to be the biggest blogger in the world. This shit happened. This platform was created through God. We ain't know where we were going with this motherfucker. So my intentions is not the same. So that's why I told her clout chasing. I don't even know what the fuck that is. Cause when I'm looking, what you think I'm looking for, like the rest of these bloggers, it ain't there. Cause I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing now. This is something we created and it grew into something. You see what I'm saying? I didn't have no attention. I wasn't sitting back like I'm going to journalist school saying, yeah, this is what I'm gonna goddamn do. Hell no, I'm just a nigga from the street that brought some people together and we just flowing with it. I ain't trying to be 100 million motherfuckers. If it happened, then that shit happened. But this is something that I'm not gonna put my shit on the line, you know what I'm saying? What I stand for, you know what I'm saying? And down it. When we talk about, uplifting black people every day, God damn it, if it's wrong, it's wrong. You know what I'm saying? We gotta lift each other up. We gotta learn how to accept when we say, hey, that's a lie. We gotta learn how to accept because like I said in the beginning, we listen to Day so motherfucking much that they have us so goddamn brainwashed when the truth come out, we don't want to hear that motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't have no reason to run and tell me jump in my the goddamn shit wasn't even at goddamn 1,500 yet. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even at 1,500 views yet. And she caught that shit early, you know what I'm saying? And she jumped in and that's why I came back the same day and let y'all know, look, this shit, you know what I'm saying? It was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't real. Wow. I ain't motherfucking copy and paste me and her conversation. I let y'all see just what the fuck she said. She said I was clout chasing. I told her I wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know shit.
Yeah.
Let me
go ahead, okay.
They ran with that story. With that story.
Yeah.
Oh,
let me.
I'm glad you exposed that.
Go ahead.
Let me first say,
let me first say good morning to everybody.
Good morning, my brother.
You guys, all of you guys. Hey, man, I just want to say real quick, Hood. Hey, brother, I salute you, man. I salute you for having
Appreciate it, bro.
what a lot of people today don't have is integrity.
Right.
That was integrity that you showed.
Yeah.
And I'm glad you went back and you apologized to that young lady, because you know what? At the end of the day, when a mess is created, everybody begins to throw their own opinion.
Yeah.
And the mess gets bigger and bigger. The truth gonna come to the surface regardless.
That's right.
This is my thing. You were doing what you thought was right. Now the person who sent that to you, they need to apologize not only to you on the air, they need to apologize to her on the air. That's what integrity does.
Right on.
That's integrity.
Right
now,
on.
I've been telling you since day one.
Come on.
You got agent provocateurs inside this chat. You got people who've been here since day one saying they for the cause and they really not for the cause. That's why every now and again, you get people bickering back and forth with one another over something that we shouldn't be bickering back and forth over.
Come on now.
This is a open platform.
It is.
A person has their right to their opinion, but if that person is wrong, that person needs to stand up and come back. I'm glad to get involved in it to help you get it straightened out. I salute those people. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Salute those people.
Right. That's right.
And let's say this. I'm gonna say this open. OKC, I can only speak for myself. I don't come on Hood's platform to necessarily get likes and views. I'm going to come on here. I'm going to give my godly opinion. I'm not perfect. I make mistakes just like everybody else. But I'm not on here. I don't need nobody to stroke my ego. If you're a person that calls into this platform and you need somebody to stroke your ego, you need to grow the hell up. You need to grow the hell up. At this point in life, we should all be able to look at ourselves in the mirror. We should all be able to.
Not to cut you off, bro, but I just want them to know Afghanistan didn't send that. I'm gonna tell y'all that shit right now. He didn't send that. And listen, they saying that in the chat. But Afghanistan, let me tell y'all something. And I ain't want to put that shit out there because y'all, you know what I'm saying. I try to keep shit motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, confidential and shit. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. Afghanistan, the one who straightened that motherfucking shit out. Afghanistan, the one who got her to motherfucking hit me up. Now, just to let y'all know the real goddamn truth, to tell you the truth, Afghanistan didn't have shit to do with that shit. He the one got it straight, goddamn that shit. Listen, let me tell y'all something, man. Certain motherfucking shit, man, what y'all put out there and shit, man, that shit can get a motherfucker hurt, man, behind that shit, man. Certain shit, man, you shouldn't throw at motherfuckers if it ain't real, man, because that shit ain't right, man. I wouldn't want nobody to put no fake shit out there on me, and then I gotta come and fight, you know what I'm saying, and defend myself about this bullshit that I know ain't true. If the girl, she could have went to any motherfucking bigger platform on the goddamn planet and said, she never spoke on this shit before. Everybody put out all type of shit saying she know Holder. Her Holder was in her house. She never paid attention to none of that shit. But she felt the need to, I don't give a fuck what Afghanistan said to her. He was behind it, right? He was behind it. He got that shit straightened. But he can't make her do shit. She had to come on her motherfucking own.
No.
And she came.
California,
come on now. Real recognized motherfucking real, man. Come on now.
Yeah, Afghanistan has always said, because I remember when it was sent to me, okay? And that's what I'm saying. It was just
sent around. Everybody got that shit, and it got to me.
For over 2.5 years. And I remember when I first hit IG, hit your channel, and I was on IG, and Afghanistan said, Denise, that's fake. And I was like, well, I said, how? Because I don't know nothing about IG. I said, how does somebody make a fake page on IG? He said, no. He said it's everything, and then he said, look at the bottom of it. But at the bottom it has like jobs about us, right? And he said the person forgot to cut off that bottom part as well, where it was talking about jobs. He said, look at a post with IT. It don't have nothing at the bottom that say about jobs.
Look at that.
So I was like, oh wow, but then you have all of these people.
Call in Afghanistan.
I think the problem is, I think what the problem is even about, like I said, okay, she said it, Miss Ann. That's what I said yesterday. Hood got integrity, period. And with me, I'm the same way. I came on this show, I love the show, but I really do talk to the attorneys at LA Superior Court. I really do have the files. I really do this. So I have been hit in your channel being a new person, constantly blocked and talked about because, and I'm not trying to be a know-it-all. Right. You research, but then some of us, I'm a moderator on multiple channels on YouTube. It don't have nothing to do with murder, right? And so sometimes though we do research, okay? And so that's what I've been used to doing. Even when when this started with Nip, way back in 2019 when he first passed, I was moderating another guy's channel, okay? And now he did it different. He had like a little research team, so he paid everybody like $50 or something. I never took it. I was like, dude, you're trying to get your own donation to get your channel. But what I will say that for me, this is a lesson even for Laura London, okay? Because the truth is, they're also saying Lauren killed Nipsey, Lauren this. Somebody jumped out on Lauren at her thing that she did recently, with her Forever Stronger. And so for me, this is a lesson, period, for America since they're listening. Stop, Tanisha. Didn't I tell y'all I saw that girl on that live? And then I tell y'all she was so happy she talked to the guy. And then I tell y'all the kids asked her why you so happy. And she said she don't know. But what she did say is I'm trying to get myself together. And as black women, that's really all we want. That's See, right. Sometimes the men, y'all are on there, but sometimes y'all got to fall back so the aunties and the grandmamas can come into someone like that. That girl been torn down. There's a history. She said her first child was at 16 years of age. There's a history with Tanisha. Okay? But everybody, and like you said, she wasn't even blown up like that when Nip died.
Nah.
So my thing, though, is that we have to stop gossiping, period, about both of these. Like, I don't have nothing against Tanisha, because when she did that live, I was like, girl, I am so proud of you. The Lord is good. Hang up on in there, da-da-da. And then Afghanistan showed me the picture. I said, who is it? She said, that's Tanisha. I said, he said, that's Tanisha. He said, she's trying to get a life together, Denise. I was like, yeah. Wow. So yeah. I had to back down from Tanisha because he said that. Yeah, because we ain't going to, one thing, you know what I'm saying, one thing about Hood Talk News, you know what I'm saying, that all the new people, y'all got to learn, if that shit ain't real, you ain't got to worry about Hood. Your ass gonna get tore up from head to toe. See, this is opinionated. Listen, this is opinionated platform, right? And I let people go. You either can make it or you could kill your motherfucking self over here. I'm gonna tell you right now. I let people kill their motherfucking self over here. I just let it go. Motherfucker, come on now. So if you coming over here, right, this is opinionated platform. This for anybody new that's listening. If you coming over here and you speaking your opinion, you better make sure that motherfucker stand on something. You better make sure that motherfucker is factual, because Hood ain't gotta say shit. Now Hood might be on this motherfucker with you saying, yep. But goddamn it, when this show over with, that chat gonna get in your motherfucking ass, the comment, all that gonna get in your motherfucking ass. I'm gonna tell you that shit right now. I don't judge who stay. People go away because they can't hang over here, because once they go to spitting that stupid shit and then they go to calling them out in that goddamn chat and in them comments, they don't come back no goddamn more. So that's all I'm saying. Look, when you come in, what'd you say?
Let me say this, and I'm gonna clear the line, and I'm gonna go on, man. But I whether people know it or not, and I'm not saying this to big up myself. I'm just saying this to put it out there. I stay on top of Afghanistan. I stay on top of him because Afghanistan, he's a decent young man. But I think Afghanistan gets so frustrated, and then he gets down about him trying to do what he's doing for Nipsey Hussle, and it's not being accepted or it's being challenged. Right. I asked Afghanistan, what do it matter, bro? What do it matter? I say because if you know you're doing something honorable and noble,
come on,
it don't matter.
I told him the same thing. Come on, OKC. That's right.
The only opinion it matters is your opinion.
That's right.
And your wife. I say, if this stuff is causing you to go home and not have a good atmosphere in your household with your wife, you need to stop.
Yeah. I told him the same thing. I told him the same thing. See, one thing about it, OKC, when you put something out on this motherfucker, stop worrying. When I told you, you got to stop worrying about them few people in your ear. Man, the majority overrules all that shit. You see what I'm saying? If Hood Talk News was a fucked up show, look at our dislikes. This shit is collectively all us together, goddammit. And if motherfucker didn't like something, they gonna come in that motherfucker and they gonna tell you what they didn't motherfucking like. But if you the goddamn our motherfucking likes overweigh the dislikes, goddammit. So it's something about this shit everybody goddamn love. And I try to tell him that shit, you ain't doing nothing wrong. The minute I feel you doing something wrong, I'm gonna give you a warning. I'm gonna let you know, hey man, these motherfuckers come in comments. I ain't even gotta say nothing to you. I ain't even gotta say nothing to you. You can watch the show your goddamn self and know who they like and who they don't like the goddamn here. I don't kick nobody off the show. I let them kick their motherfucking self off the show. Cause that's just how Hood Talk News work. We don't kick nobody off. Them motherfuckers get kicked off on their own, goddammit. Straight up, they get themselves kicked off.
I'm glad because y'all said the truth, bring everything out. And OKC, you on the line real quick. I don't want you to go nowhere. I'm glad because the truth came out, but I'm glad that it gave opportunity. Because I know I've been praying about this for a minute. I was done with Hood Talk because I felt bullied. And I felt in the chat, I'm loving everybody to call. I get excited when the queens call. I don't talk about nobody because I don't have an IG or a Facebook. No one has my phone number but Hood and Amber. So when all that messy mess and saying I'm talking about this one and now, that hurt me to the core. That's why it took me 3 weeks, Hood, to come back because I was like, I'm done. And Amber was like, no, you can't judge Hood based on, she said, Hood is the type that if somebody is doing something wrong, she said she will cuss he will cuss that tail out or he will put the
damn right. I stand for what's right.
In, because as I said, I have listened to you prior because COVID was, I ain't got nothing else to do. But I didn't call in because I didn't know your number and I didn't know how to call into a live show. So I'm just saying that for all of y'all, since this is being said, please understand
everybody,
that people,
everybody, I'm gonna tell you one thing about
and
this
I'm a member. I'm a paying member and donator.
And I know you is. I know you is. But listen, let me tell you something about Hood Talk News. We're family, but everybody ain't gonna be your friend, Denise. Everybody over this motherfucker ain't gonna be your friend.
You know what I'm saying? Don't call me no bitch. Right. Don't call me out my name.
Right. Oh no, who did that? Who did that? I know nobody. Who called you out your name?
Queen, don't worry about it. Queen blocked them. Queen blocked.
Okay.
Queen blocked them weeks ago. Queen blocked them.
That's one thing we ain't gonna stand for that disrespect. But we got my brother. Hey, listen. We got my brother Afghanistan on the phone, y'all.
Yo, what's happening?
What's going on with you, my brother?
Okay, see, man. So Hood, yo, man, I'm glad we got that straightened out yesterday. Man.
Yeah, man. You know, because we ain't trying to throw nothing on nobody, dog. And I appreciate you. I really do, bro. Because we ain't trying to put nothing on nobody. Like we talk about that all the time, that day shit. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta get motherfucking day out of our goddamn system. Because they got the whole goddamn YouTube goddamn motherfucking brainwash. Anything they say. We listen to day before we listen to any goddamn body. Go ahead. Go ahead, Miss Ann.
I just want to say this.
Hold on, Afghanistan. Let Miss Ann get it in, then you go and do what you want to do.
I need to say I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say they. I meant to say that was California love.
Right.
That means California love.
Oh, we know. No, we know what you're saying, Miss Ann. Hey, Miss Ann, we talking about them people that come with them goddamn felonious stories talking about day. Who said it? You know Miss Ann, you know them people. That's right.
That's how California is. Once they get it straight, they go on and about their business. They don't go and keep talking about it.
Wow, that's true, Miss Ann.
Yeah. No.
Because California like you.
That's right. I know they do. I know they do. And I love LA too, man. I love the fuck out of LA. And I ain't gonna take whole California. I love them all. The Bay, all that shit.
It's a lot of channels that talk about her, but she don't call in and say nothing to them. But the California listens to Hood Talk News.
That's right. That's right. And I know they do. And I know they do.
That means you're important. When people take the time to do that, that means you're important to them.
I'm trying to tell you.
Amen.
I'm trying to tell you.
Hey man, I gotta get off of here. salute to you.
Oh man, appreciate
salute
you,
to
bro,
you,
man. Y'all show my
Afghanistan.
brother some goddamn love in that goddamn chat.
Man, yeah, man. OKC, man.
And to you black queens, I love y'all. I love
That's
y'all.
right.
Thank you.
Man, we love OKC, man. That's right.
Yeah,
Y'all
man,
show
for real.
OKC some love in that goddamn chat, man. That's my motherfucking brother. Hey, look, when you get through speaking Afghanistan, let's get on that Eric Holder.
I got you, bro. I got you. Yeah, man. Hey, man. So first off, man, good morning, and to the people who said that I sent that good morning and fuck you very much. Now,
Afghanistan, hold on. You know we gotta hit him with this.
The best part of waking up
is not giving up.
I can't stand y'all.
Yeah, hey, but first off, man, you know what I'm saying, man, my whole thing was yesterday, it wasn't to get no clout, and I told her he didn't even have to mention me, because I do it.
Yeah, you did.
I do it.
Yeah, that's why. But when I seen them somebody in the chat thinking it was you, I said, nah, man, you know, and they listen. They wasn't dissing you and they just said you signed it. And I had to let them know that you didn't send that motherfucker.
Man, that thing been listen in the chat. That thing been around because I know Afghanistan. Didn't I ask you about it? Like I said, Afghanistan.
Yeah, I told you.
He said that's fake to me. It's fake.
Yeah, I mean, when you first
you know what I'm saying? I asked you about it. I probably said it to you. Right. I wanted to know, is that fake? So you done told me it's a line.
Yeah,
between it, I'm gonna go back and look because I'm into computers, but I can't really tell you if something's fake. What you call it?
That's right.
Photoshop, and then I was told, oh no, it's real because you can't have number one username.
Well, the good thing is the truth came out. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no bad blood towards nobody. The truth came out, man. We just know, before we put out shit. Now we gonna have to.
The truth came out on your channel, right, Hood? Because that's why I said that thing. They've been saying it for years.
Yeah.
Afghanistan, you know that.
Yeah.
Nah, but okay, that's why I phrased it out, and I wanted.
Okay.
I reached out to Tanisha, you know what I'm saying? Because I talked to her when I woke up. I first saw it. And when I saw it, I contacted her. I'm like, dude, come on, man, like, what's happening?
Straighten this out.
She told me that, like, dude, whoever put this out, man, like, and then she kind of had, like, and Tanisha's listening to as we speak. I just got off the phone with her. She's listening right now.
That's right. Salute to her, man. Salute to her.
Yeah, I just talked to her. So she's like, dude, she's like, it's to the point to where I'm having mental breakdown because I woke up
See what I'm saying?
on April 1st to the whole world hating me to the point to where I wanted to commit suicide. So I can't go.
And that's from when Nip passed Afghanistan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because she said the same thing to me. She getting like, you could. I don't know. I just felt it in the message, like, man, enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? Enough is enough. Goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? Enough is enough.
And then not only that, you know what I'm saying? When people put in the stuff that we send to Hood, man, we got to be careful, man, because like, it's like we're trying to get justice for Nip. Right. And then, like, as I told everybody in that Hood, I've been trying to get people to call in to this show. And then when you putting stuff out just like that, it's going to kill it. Because guess what? Tanisha is up there at the marathon. Like, Sam believed in her that she could get herself straight. She got herself straight. Now she has a job. Now she's in a position of leadership. You know what I'm saying? And then that's going to kill anything that Hood Talk News could have with. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want it to be to where when they do speak out, they come to Hood Talk News and speak out. You know what I'm saying?
But Afghanistan, and one thing I learned from even talking to her is all this shit people think about her, like she this motherfucker that just gonna go straight the fuck off and cuss you out. I was expecting her to come in that motherfucker like, you motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? That's what I thought. You see, you can have the wrong, you know what I'm saying, about a person, you know what I'm saying? So, that I respect that and shit, because she could have went about that shit a whole nother way. If you listen today, you would think she would have came a whole nother goddamn way.
Yeah, and it's kind of like OKC just said, man. Now, when I tell y'all something, You know what I'm saying? It ain't no. I don't ask Hood to keep nothing discreet. Hey, dog. I mean, besides yesterday, I don't want nobody to think that I'm clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? I do it out of love, not for the love. Understand that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, if you gonna feed something to this show, put your name on it. You know what I'm saying? Whenever I say something, Afghanistan said it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Afghanistan said that. I don't want the smoke with Hood. I want the smoke to myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown ass man, not to handle. If it's praises, I take that. If it's something bad coming towards me, I take that too. You know what I'm saying? So we just gotta be mindful of what we put on, man.
All. We gotta just be mindful,
y'all don't understand. Hold on, Hood. Hold on, Hood.
Well, she asked everybody to
wait, hold on.
She did ask people to stop that. Stop it.
Hold on. But the thing is, putting that shit out there, this woman has nightmares about this man. You know what I'm saying? This man that took away this woman's best friend and the father of her child. Understand that. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be mindful of everything.
That's some hurting shit, right?
That we say.
We looking at Eric Holder, right, and his attorney talking about he in fear for his life. You know what I'm saying? So that's some shit. That's some hurting shit, right? And some fucked up shit to be attached to that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because there's motherfuckers out there want that nigga head, man, straight up. And that ain't no allegedly. Bitches want his motherfucking head.
But now, they're not threatening people that know him. I mean, because he's a rolling 60, so he's been around a long time.
Right, but
hold
on. But like me in Afghanistan said, when that nigga, if that nigga do get out of this, you asking?
LAPD. I'm asking a question. Is the LAPD coming at those that knew Eric Holder and threatening Eric Holder?
That's a question not
threatening Eric Holder, but threatening them to,
we'll never know that. We'll never know that.
Yeah.
They gonna have that shit.
Hey, we take this. But the one thing, because I can't stay on long. The one thing that concerned me yesterday, cause I said it eventually worked itself out. But then I thought about it. Tanisha is always at that shop, bro. She's always accessible. Like that's the family thing that they like to be hands on. That's the best promotion to them. Now, if we have a crazy ass fan, you know what I'm saying, a severe nip lover, gonna go up there and blow that woman brains out because they think she has something to do.
That's who gonna do it. That's what I was finna say. Me and you were talking about yesterday, Afghanistan. That's what I was gonna say. It ain't gonna be who people think gonna do something if this dude get out. It's gonna be a crazy ass fan that love Nipsey to death, that can bring harm to anybody they think involved. You see what I'm saying? So when we throw shit out there, 9 out of 10, you ain't gonna get it from no blood, no Crip, none of that shit there. You gonna get it from that crazy ass motherfucker that's in love with Nipsey and feel like she hurted Nipsey, he hurted Nipsey, and they going after every motherfucking body. You see what I'm saying? So that shit real like
killed,
that.
Hey, you seen who killed Nino Brown, right? Come on, man. So we gotta be mindful of the stuff that we put out. And like I say, if I put something out there, it's so we can get further in this investigation. Now, I'm not gonna speak bad about Lauren, and I don't want people to speak bad about Tanisha, because I know Tanisha personally. Like that is like really my friend, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
and
now you know,
I showed it to her,
Afghanistan. Now you know I'ma still fuck with Cowboy. Me and Cowboy got a love and hate relationship. Now, goddamn it, now
Hood.
That was hilarious.
Hey, Denise.
I laughed for 30 minutes.
Me and Cowboy got a love. Me and Cowboy got a love and hate relationship. Goddamn it, only I can talk about.
Now, Hood.
Give me some water.
Now, Hood, I done went to the Dollar General yesterday.
It's hilarious.
And I sent him some lotion and some soap, and I sent him $50 to get his hair braided.
Oh shit, man! That nigga say, "Give me some Molly." That nigga said these Molly's got me hotter than thirsty than a motherfucker out here.
Come on now. He said, you was crazy. I was like,
yeah, man, but it's all good though, man.
Man, come on now.
Straight down, just the thing is, I want people to understand, bro. When you beefing with Tanisha, you really beefing with the TMC because you seen all the people that are wrote to.
Yeah, she's still with him.
And you seen all the people that are
Hey, I got a couple of them sitting in my back inbox on Instagram that I ain't even look at on their ass. They talking shit, nigga. Now hood, they making reposting all type of shit. But you know, that is all good. We got that shit straight, man. You know what I'm saying?
And about that
ain't
post,
no love lost.
It was created. Oh yeah, and I broke down. And I broke down that post. I went on use some of my army tools. Y'all don't tell nobody. But that post was created on May 23rd, 2019 on Photoshop Elite. So that is.
So that's where they be going to create these fake pages. I mean, fake posts.
Yeah, nobody screenshot that.
So what y'all feel about Holder, man? What y'all feel about Holder?
Well, where did you get that information about
Shade
Holder
Room?
yesterday?
Shade Room posted that shit.
I'm gonna tell you the thing about Holder is that I'm a bounce, bro. I really feel like
oh no, I thought you said Shade Room. I'm sorry, I thought that's what you said.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's
one thing I wanted to put out to y'all.
Oh, Shade Room.
One thing I wanted to put out to y'all. I learned yesterday was that video is officially edited. Now I can't say who told me, but Afghanistan said it. That woman that was hopping out that SUV, it wasn't an Audi, it was a Range Rover. Also, she was the one that was also firing shots. Now I told y'all that, and it's gonna come to light sooner than y'all think. If it doesn't, I owe everybody on Hood Talk News $1,000. Hood. We record this, save it, do it, whatever it is you got to do. I'm telling y'all right now.
I'm stressful with that Afghanistan now because I believe what I say. I don't feel like you got to always prove yourself on that.
No, I put my name on it.
Me and you, I battle was Felicia and Lauren, right? And that's how I do.
I want all the smoke. I want it all. That's what I do for a living. I want all the smoke. Bring it all.
Hey, don't let Afghanistan pull out them army tanks and shit. Don't leave the army tanks at the army, nigga. That goddamn it.
No, I got GDs in U.S. Army.
Afghanistan out there making runs in the army tank, dog. They showed me they seen you coming up the goddamn freeway, stopping at corner stores and shit, dog. You can't do that. You ain't in the goddamn army no more, man. What the fuck is wrong with you? This nigga ride to the corner store. This nigga ride to the corner store in the army tank.
Yeah. Yeah, on 24s and shit.
Oh, man. It was on 24? Oh, Lord, man. God damn it.
On 24s.
Hey, but you listen.
Yeah, with the food stamps, man. Pulling up to Walmart, getting all the great value snacks, dog.
So what y'all, with all this funny movement with this case, what y'all think gonna happen? Because people losing faith, man. People losing hope, man.
He gonna get killed. That's what's gonna happen. They gonna kill him.
You talking about in there? You talking about in there? Allegedly?
Hell
yeah, he gonna die COVID.
Well, how the shade room find out Hood?
I don't know where the shade room get their information from. I don't know.
Because let you know, I don't be lying about what I do. So, number one, they lying. Now, shade room can call in if they want to and talk to me, and we can go toe-to-toe on the law because I got 25 years in criminal justice, so I don't need nobody. I don't need the shade room telling me what I know. Number one, on the 25th, which was Friday, okay, L.A. Superior Court canceled anybody that would normally try to call in on the day of the hearing to hear it, okay? So, I got emails, and I got emails on the day of. And they said, due to the pandemic calming down, anybody at this point can go in and sit in on a hearing. However, when I saw your post, I said, because I do have Deputy Attorney Jensen's number.
Right.
I also have all his attorneys' people, and I called them. So I said, so y'all releasing information? He was like, they was like, Attorney Jensen's still in court. I said, well, it's out there that he told Holder don't show up because it don't look right. They was like, that's not true. That's a lie. They was like, he has to show up. He was like, he can't miss a hearing right now. Now, they said if he's sick on suicide watch,
Somebody told, I forgot who, somebody said he would, what that's you, Afghanistan, say he out the state. Yeah, you say he out the state, ain't he?
Yeah, man, he not even in Cali no more. He in New Jersey. That's like a private prison where they keep all the high profile.
Wait, hold on. What is it? Is it a prison or a county jail? Because he can't go to no prison. He ain't been sentenced yet.
It's a prison. It's a prison and a county, but it's for people who got like high profile cases.
So it's a prison.
Not guarded by the regular police.
Is a prison and a county jail? You say it's a prison and a county jail in one?
Yeah, because it's guarded by the same prisoners that's locked up in the military prison, and they have it's not even guarded by regular police. You got to have like a clearance and all that stuff to work.
So what they gonna do his shit virtual?
They just
he gonna be in court virtual or something from there, or they gonna fly him out?
No, they just fly him out. So if y'all traveling on vacation and y'all see Eric
shit, he ain't gonna be on American Airlines, nigga.
Don't be surprised.
They ain't finna put that nigga on no American Airlines. They gonna be in a He gonna be on me.
No,
I'm trying to.
U.S. Marshals will do that.
Yeah, they gonna take him on a private plane or something, ain't it?
Yeah.
Okay, cause shit, that nigga ain't going through no goddamn airport. Hell no, TSA ain't having that shit. Hell no.
Yeah, hey, but man, I gotta be go. So, man, my daughter, man, I gotta go cook her breakfast, man. You know, she get to cussing me out and stuff, man.
All right, man. Hey, y'all. Hey, the phone line's wide open. Y'all call in. Goddamn it,
right,
call in.
Yeah,
all right,
cool,
Afghanistan. Appreciate you, my brother. Denise, what's good with you,
bro?
All right, y'all showing some love in that chat. That's right. What's good with you, Denise?
Yeah, is another Denise on the phone?
No, I'm talking to you.
Oh, my bad. My bad. Is Miss Ann still on the phone? Yeah.
Miss Ann still here.
I was like, where's Miss Ann?
That's right.
Because the queen be hanging up on me. Yeah. And then I be all up on the phone with the men that can on.
Oh, man.
But I do think that's a good thing, though, Hood, because we have to, people have come in Laura London, too. Constantly Laura London. First she was pregnant.
Right.
Then she, then she was sleeping with Diddy.
Right.
Then Sabrina Peterson bring out and said she's a part of the sex scandal with T.I. and Tiny. And you don't really see
the thing I don't
Lauren
understand. And you're right. The thing I don't understand is why people so mad at the women that was in Nipsey's life. That's the thing. That's the thing I don't goddamn get. I don't understand where all that came from. Where that came from, Miss Anna. We got a new caller. Hold on, new caller. Miss Ann still there?
I'm just saying this out of jealousy. People do that. You wouldn't believe when I got to California, they did a piece of me in WLS Lifestyle magazine with the Black Surgeon General. And they said that I moved to Louisville and I bought a ranch and I do plowing and riding the tractor and stuff. And I thought them women stuff. Why would you write all them lies about me? And I stood up there and told you.
Wow.
And this is not to do it because I didn't have no proof that I didn't say that. They said you can sue them, but that stuff keeps you up at night. You can something to your man. Them women are told to be tormented. Reason why I know because I forgot I had the real marathon T-shirt on when I was at that talking shit.
Come on now. Come on now.
I'm sorry. And they looking at me like, oh, you come to start something with us. Because when perfection walks in, mediocre walks out. And they know that was the real deal. And I forgot I had it on. I should have took it off. So I know what kind of heat they getting. If they treated me like that just for having a real T-shirt on, I know what kind of women it's getting. And black people forget, we black women, we don't kill our black men. We don't cut their right. We don't do all that.
Come on now. That's right.
We do not kill our men. Yeah, we might kill the woman, but we ain't gonna kill our man.
Come on now. Hey, we got a new call on the hour with us, y'all. New caller, what's good with you?
Hey, good. This is Alabama.
Alabama in the building, boy. I got the women strong today. Y'all finna learn something today. Y'all know us men don't know shit. Y'all finna learn something the goddamn day. What's going on with you, Alabama? No.
Exactly. I was just sitting here listening to y'all and Hood, the way you handled yourself yesterday was just so well. I love the way that you admitted that, hey, I received some misinformation.
Right on.
And I love the way you just came out and just admitted it, because so often we've seen so many of these YouTubers just
come on
blatantly lie or receive misinformation, and they never come out and correct themselves. They never admit it.
They don't. They go on
and
with
I don't
it.
think
And
even
shit.
the people who that come on and send you stuff either.
Right.
You can't really say that, because I know for myself when I sent it to Afghanistan, I didn't know it was Photoshop. Everybody, even researching it, I would not have the eye to know it was a line and all of that. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes people are. I know for me, if I send something it's genuine because I don't really know, and then you need to research it. But then I'm coming down hood type where research it first.
I'm trying to tell you, you got to. You got to. I told y'all I dropped out of school. Goddamn it, I don't do research like that. Goddamn it, y'all gotta goddamn help me out. Now shit. Hey, listen, and I want to go back to what Alabama said. How I conducted myself. Alabama, you gotta understand. Y'all got these beehives. Y'all women got all kind of teams behind y'all. I'm not trying to look like Trick Daddy. I'm not goddamn trying to look like Trick Daddy on this motherfucker. Goddamn it, now shit. Y'all got beehives and goddamn waltz hides and all type of shit coming out the woodwork for a man, goddamn it. So I try to keep it peaceful with the women, goddamn it. But nah, you right. You wrong.
I forgot to apologize to Afghanistan too, because I didn't believe Afghanistan. I was like, I don't believe you, and so he done proved that post is fake. So I'll wait till he get back on. I know he listening, but I'll wait till he call back in, because I was like, He's like, it is, Denise. No, it ain't Afghanistan. It is. No, it's not. It is. So you know we go. I
didn't pay no attention when I put out, because if I'd have looked at it, I'd have knew, damn, hold up, man, this shit ain't right.
You would have? Okay.
Yeah, I would have. You know what I'm saying? But like Amber told you, I try to tell everybody, certain people, when I take stuff from certain people, I just know, they done did their research. They ain't finna, you know what I'm saying? But certain people, I don't even look at their shit because I know they don't know what the fuck they talking about. Like somebody sent me a picture, sent me that picture of Tanisha looking like a goddamn drag queen or some shit like that there, man. Some Photoshop made up picture. Man, I ain't post that shit because I knew that shit wasn't real. And who gives a fuck? Tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? So, I try
but I think for me, though, is that, like I said, for you, we commending you, but that particular post is probably why she has gotten so much of the hatred when it comes to...
You heard what I said in the video, Denise.
I mean by, like Alabama said, that stuff is all over YouTube, and there's some people with million subscribers that, like he said, March 29, whatever day he said, May 2019, whenever they created that, even the Shade Room posted that. So that's just my whole point. Like, I think that's why all of us are happy for you, because you saw that it was fake. But no one out of I'm not saying you don't have 1 million subscribers. I don't know how many you have. I'm just saying people on YouTube with 1 million subscribers. This thing, we're in 2021. That thing came out in 2019. So it set the course of many of us mentally, right? Looking at this post, and you got 1 million subscribers, and then you, the Shade Room, and TMZ posted it. So then you think, oh, it is real. See what I'm saying? And so to me, you done went deeper into that. Like, might just need to sit back and let that truth come out. But I also do feel like, in fairness, okay, because callers have called in, we cannot do Lauren that way either, because when she did her meet and greet, they said it was a guy there that called himself looking like Nip, and she checked him. But she got pop-ups too, y'all. That. She got death threats too. She had to move. Okay, so every time somebody come and say this girl killed Nipsey for games people play, when Nipsey's the one that wrote episode 2 and was there on set in 2018, that's unfair too.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So I know we rock with Tanisha, and I'm great. And that's what I told y'all when I heard her live, and she said, I'm just happy. I'm happy. And the dude was driving. He's like, I can see. He said, I'm proud of you. She was like, people don't know. Okay? Right. So that's her story and her testimony. One day, Iman and them going to say, my mama may not be where she needs to be, but she sure ain't where she used to be. That becomes a testimony for us, right? That's in church. I'm not where I need to be, but I'm sure not who I was a long time ago. And so, but Lauren too, we have to protect Lauren too.
Hold on, real
People
quick,
think
Denise.
you're a celebrity.
Hold on.
She has easy access.
Not to cut you off, Denise. Hold on, somebody saying something to me.
No,
I didn't even know was on the line.
Nobody. I'm about to see my phone.
Good. What's the deal, my nigga? This Lee in LA.
Lee, what's
homie?
good, Lee? How you crept up in this motherfucker? But Lee got easy access some type of goddamn way. I ain't remember answering the phone for you, Lee. My bad, bro. Damn. What's up, my brother?
It's all good, big homie. Listen, I wanted to ask you a couple of quick questions, my nigga, because I was a little bit taken aback when I saw you with that retraction and everything. Right. Now, on the first video, my nigga, when you posted that, you believe that your sources was reliable? You believe that was true at first when you posted that?
Yeah, without even paying attention to it. You know what I'm saying? Without even paying attention to it, Lee, I just rushed and throwed that motherfucker up. You see what I'm saying?
But you know something too, though, Hood. OKC said a great point when he called in earlier, homie, about, man, there's a lot of people, you know, like myself, man, niggas really fuck with you. Niggas really love you. Really in love with you, my nigga.
That's right. I love y'all. I love y'all too, bro. You already know that. That's right.
I got home. The niggas listen to your show, my nigga. And one thing I wanted to say, bro, is I really, you know, I know you say like, yo, I love all of y'all, but sometimes, though, Hood, man, you can't be, you gotta watch motherfuckers, man, because I was thinking to myself like, who the fuck is send Hood some shit like that, nigga? I feel like motherfuckers be trying to sabotage your show sometimes, my nigga. They see what type of position. Nigga, you might not have a motherfucking million followers, nigga, but your following is huge in a motherfucker amongst the people, my nigga. It don't even really matter about no nigga because you speak the truth.
That's right.
And you keep it real.
And see, hey, Lee, the thing about it, right, what really made me put that shit out, because like we sitting here hurting about Nipsey and we trying to get some answers, and then I get this motherfucking shit. Now I heard about that tweet, that Instagram post, I meant to say, a long time ago. I've been heard about that post, but I never seen it. So when I got it, I rushed with it because I felt like it was real because I've been hearing about this shit. You see what I'm saying? Without even, you know, doing my research. Like I say, it came from somebody that, you know, I felt comfortable with just going and throwing that motherfucker out there. I ain't gonna say no names, but we gonna leave that shit confidential. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get nobody else hurt in the midst of this shit. We done squashed that. You know, I'm trying to just keep the names up out of it. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, man, you know, I throwed it out there because I thought that shit was real and I thought the people need to know, goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? If this shit like this going around now, this turned the case a whole different way. You get what I'm saying, Lee? But it wasn't. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? The shit wasn't real. And she reached out. And like I say, Afghanistan put the shit together for, you know, to squash that shit. And I appreciate my brother for that shit. But he couldn't put that battery in her goddamn back to make her goddamn go. She had to do it herself. And like she say, she gets shit every day. She just tired of it. The shit is a headache. She's just sick of it. You see what I'm saying? And I felt that shit, dog. For real.
No, I know you did, because you got to understand, my nigga, people playing games with your platform and having you throw out shit out there like that, my nigga, that shit's dangerous in the motherfucker.
That's right. Putting her out there. It is.
In the same situation, like she going down to the county lid to visit that nigga. Now, what I said that they all grew up in that motherfucking hood, and they do know, and they all know each other. Yep. One thing about them, what's going on, especially with her, she know who the fuck he is. She can sit there and say she don't know who he is, but she done ran across him more than a
I believe she know of him. She probably know of them. Like you say, they grew up in the same hood and shit. But you know, when you say a person knows somebody, you know how I go in the street. I could see you. I could grow up in the same neighborhood with you, Lee. And I see you coming and going. But that don't mean I know you. You see what I'm saying? That don't mean I know you. I don't know what your moves is. I don't know how you will react to shit. I don't know if you a nigga that'll bust a nigga, because I don't know you. I just seen you coming and going because we live in the same motherfucking area. So I believe that's what the fuck she was trying to say when she say, I don't know him. She don't know him. Really? If you just see a nigga coming and going, you don't know what, because if she knew him, if she knew him, Nipsey would have knew him, and they would have knew that nigga would come up there and do something to him. So when Nipsey, so-called, they say seen him the first time passing, he would have got the fuck on. You see what I'm saying? Because he know this nigga and he know what he capable of. But I believe she didn't know him.
I respect both of those women. I respect Tanisha and I fuck with Lauren London.
That's right.
For me, both of them women got a heavy burden to carry right now, in regardless of how his relationship was with either one of them women. You can't be trying to bring one down and pump up the other one. If you're not gonna pump up both, you don't have nothing to say.
Yeah.
Because It serves no purpose. And
That's
I just
right.
feel like
That's right.
in your chat and on your lives, nigga, you keep it real in the motherfucker. And I just don't fuck with motherfuckers that come on here
That's
and
right.
say and it's so much mad love for Hood. It's so much mad love, but in the back end of that shit, they like fuck this nigga Hood. I got
you know, Lee, you know that shit gonna come with the game, though. You know what I'm saying? I still got love for them. I feed them with love. You know what I'm saying? Because hate can't overthrow love, baby. As long as you continue to keep loving, guess what? That hate gonna go away. Some type of way, God gonna get it away from your life. Look at all the motherfuckers that came through this bitch and tried to take down Hood Talk News. In some type of way, God got rid of them motherfuckers. I'm talking about got rid of them. Where we don't even see them no more. None of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, when you do wrong to people, you got to go sit with that wrong. You see what I'm saying? You got to, once all the drama and the commotion is over with, you got to go sit with that wrong. You got to know you a fucked up person. You know what I'm saying? You got to know, you got to think about, you did something to somebody that didn't do nothing to you. You did something to somebody that always tried to show you love. And now, when you sitting and you thinking about that shit and nobody else come in your life like that ever again, it's just like a relationship. And nobody else come in your life ever again like that, guess what? Now you hurting. You fiending for that shit again, you know what I'm saying? And they don't, and that thing, what you love, what you heard it, they won't accept you no more. And you will never find that acceptance again in life. So some people, shit, them motherfuckers commit suicide. A lot of people commit suicide by shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm the type of goddamn person, man, when I'm being loved and people love me, I'm gonna get that love back to the utmost. I'm the most motherfucking humble, loyalest person you can meet. I'm gonna talk my shit, but that's the realness about me. One thing you gonna know about Hood is that if Hood feel a certain way about you, if Hood thinking something, he can't hold it in. He gonna say it. So if anybody come in this motherfucking chat and you meet a friend that been here from day one, they can motherfucking tell you. They can tell you straight up. Nah, if you thinking, oh man, Hood probably was talking about me. Nah, they could tell you straight up, boy, Hood was talking about you. Trust me, you gonna know he was talking about you. He ain't finna sit there and bite his tongue and say, you know what I'm saying? Nah, hell no. Cause that's the realness in me. And that's why from day one, I never changed, because if I change, then you ain't gonna like me for me, and then I gotta fake it every time I come on this motherfucker. But if I stay me, and the people that was here from day one, they can vouch for this. If I stay me, you gonna learn to love me. So whatever I do, that's why when niggas come at me and shit, and they try to say this and that, motherfucker, I do the whole if y'all seen the 8 Mile Eminem, motherfucker, before you could say anything bad about Hood, I'ma talk about my flaws first, motherfucker. So when you come at me, goddammit, you ain't gonna be what ammo you gonna use? What ammo you gonna use? Hood done said that already. And that's what people look at these niggas like, man, Hood done said that already, nigga. Yo, you picking at how he talk? Oh, man, Hood the first one to tell you he can't talk worth shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what I do, and that's how I kill the motherfucking haters. You can't hurt me. And everything, you know what I'm saying, that on this platform, and that's anything in life, and you trying to be successful, goddammit, the hate gonna come with it. You gotta learn how to accept that and move with love, goddammit, and know that shit gonna be there, and it can't hurt you unless you open up that can, goddammit. Keep pushing with love, goddammit. As long as you keep pushing with love, love gonna follow. My grandma taught me that. Man, you do the right thing, right shit gonna follow you. When I was out there selling dope and doing all the wrong shit, guess what? All the wrong shit followed me. I ain't got shit right. All the money I made selling dope, goddammit, I ain't got nothing to show for that shit. Nothing. You know what the shit I got to show for now? All the shit I worked hard for, that's the shit I still got. That's the shit I still motherfucking got. Straight up, man.
Hey, look, but you know when you out there and you selling dope and shit, my nigga, you know all you really doing is you copping and you recopping. You trying to put a little something away. You gotta re-up. When you re-up, my nigga, sometimes you might buy some bad dope. You might buy some bad yayo. Then you got to deal with trying to sell that shit and recop and get some good cabins. It's all a cycle when it comes to that drug game. Yeah. And another thing, Hood, though, I don't trust nobody, my nigga. I trust God, and I trust my mom. I trust my family, and I trust the gang, and I trust some homies that I know that I know got genuine love for me. One thing I'll say, man, about one thing I wanted to ask you too, Wood, is this, big bro, on some real shit. Like, so when that shit started going up a little bit, it was starting to be a little bit of a firestorm. Did you holler back at the motherfucker that sent you that post? Like, what you sending me, my nigga, what you sending me?
You already know. You know what I'm saying. You know I didn't. Come on now. But ain't, you know, like I say, man, I ain't gonna put nobody out there, man. You know, we done moved past it, and it fucked me up.
No. I wasn't asking for that. No, I know you're a stand-up guy. I wasn't asking for that. I'm just saying, like, look come to your platform, nigga. This is your baby, my nigga.
Yeah.
You birthed this shit. You off top gotta protect that. And us as followers who support you, we gotta protect your shit at all costs too.
Right.
And that shit really, I ain't gonna front my. That shit really.
And I'm gonna let y'all know that, listen, I put that on my kids' life, Lee. Somebody sent me that motherfucker. And I ain't gonna motherfucking play about my motherfucking kids. And that shit real. Anything Hood tell y'all, that's real shit. I ain't finna put out no bullshit, man. Straight the fuck up. Straight the fuck up. And I put that on my life, my kid's life, and anybody else in my motherfucking life. God damn it. And that's real.
No doubt, my nigga. No doubt, because you the voice right now. It's a lot of motherfuckers that checked you out yesterday that didn't even know what the fuck Hood was about. That brought it was a little bit of a controversy. That brought a gang of motherfucking people to your page and shit like, shit, Shorty went to go see up in the county Lynn. Let me see what's going on with that.
Yeah.
Sure enough, it was a fake story.
And the thing is, right, Lee, you listen. You been with the show from damn near day one, right? You done heard it on the show. You done heard it on the show, that conversation about that tweet. We ain't never seen that motherfucker, but they always talking about that motherfucker. So when I got it, it was like official source sent it to me, but at the same time, it was like, we been hearing about this shit. So without me even doing my facts check, you see what I'm saying? I just ran with it because I done heard it so much. So I'm thinking, okay, boom, that's it. And the shit was bullshit.
Hey, when you did the retraction, big bro, I sat back and I was like, somebody fucking with Hood platform. I was like, somebody playing games with my nigga, shooting him some bullshit info and then trying to act like it's all gravy and it's all love.
Right.
Don't be doing no motherfucking games like that with this nigga platform. That's just how I felt about the shit. That's I thought that shit was some straight up bullshit. Because nigga, I can hear it in your motherfucking voice. You was saying what's up to.
I like to be. Dog. You know how hurt. You know how Lee. You know how hurtful that shit is when you got to come back and tell the platform some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man. That's that shit.
Nigga, Hood,
man.
Nigga, Hood, what was I just gonna say, big bro? Nigga, I can hear it in your voice. You didn't want to be on there making no goddamn retraction about.
Hell no, but I know I had to because that was the right thing to goddamn do, dog. I know I had to, and that's the thing, right? I'm not nothing like these blogger niggas. Everybody that would hear, man, they know. What Hood, if you just came here and what you seeing now, this shit was not planned out. This shit wasn't planned. What the fuck we doing now is something that we just came together with, and this shit structured itself, man. This shit structured itself. We don't know. So y'all call back in. The phone hung up, man. Y'all call back in. But yeah, man, we ain't structured this shit, man. We didn't. So what go on this motherfucker, man, it is what the fuck it is. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. Let me get these calls back in. Okay, we got Denise and Lee in here.
Yeah. My bad. I didn't even know I hung y'all up.
Yeah, it hung up again. Don't worry about it.
I don't know what that is with my phone. I think they listening.
No. Every time your phone hang up, right, and you call back, it knocked the whole goddamn line off.
Every time I hang up, it hang up the whole line.
Every time you, when you hang up, right, and then you call back in, it hang up. I try to click over and hang up the whole goddamn line. I don't know why I do that, but you got some powerful goddamn phone service over there, goddamn it. Shit.
I just talked to them in the LA Superior Court, though.
Go ahead.
So, September 7th, if you not already looked that up, you should see that his next court date. And, that's unfortunate, right? Because I'm like, Lee, I'm glad Lee explained about those transcripts because, I told him yesterday in the chat, after your post, I respect him because he's from LA and I don't know LA, right? So Miss Ann knows LA and you know a part of LA, but when you from that life, you know what I'm saying? You kind of know the circles of all these gangs. And so, he is still in Cali.
He's still in Cali?
Like he be.
Hey, look, I
can click over and call for you so you can hear.
I don't want to cut off. Hey, Miss Denise, I don't want to cut you off. I don't want to cut you off real quick, but like, and no disrespect, but that nigga Afghan got in here and said that that nigga up in New Jersey, straight up, my nigga, this is a high profile case, but it's a gangbang case. This nigga ain't flying on no con air. He ain't no terror. He ain't flying on no con air.
Yeah, they said the only way, though.
LA Superior.
Flying on no con air.
Yeah, I'll call because y'all gonna know it's real. I'll let y'all listen. I'll let y'all listen to the attorney as well.
Right.
No, he's still in California at the same time.
You can call it. You said you can call it. Call it, Denise.
Yeah, I can.
Click over and call it.
Hold on.
Let us hear.
I hope this don't hang everybody up, but hold on.
No, you
no
ain't.
doubt.
As long as you don't hang up your phone, you ain't gonna hang up. You ain't gonna hang up. We want to. Hold on, y'all. She finna let us hear it. Oh shit, her phone hung up again, y'all. Hold on, y'all.
Hey, but
God damn, that motherfucker did it again. God damn it.
I need that stand to see if I got bugs. I done got bugs.
Man, that motherfucker did it again, man. Hung up the whole y'all call back in. God damn it.
Well, no, let me add the call at least.
That motherfucker, boy, she got
if you can hear it in the show,
you got
then add it.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay, hold on.
Go ahead. Okay. You got a powerful goddamn phone service, goddamn. That motherfucker hang up a bitch in the Middle East. And they ain't even on the phone. I need to find out what company you with, cause I'm gonna go on some of these goddamn blogger sites. I'm gonna go on some of these motherfucking blogger sites I don't goddamn like, goddamn it. I'm gonna be calling in and hanging up the whole goddamn line. Let's see if it worked this time, y'all. Oh shit, that motherfucker hung up again. God damn it, Denise. Shit. It did it again. Okay, we gonna just say fuck that. Hey, don't worry about it. Hello?
Yeah, it won't let me do it. Yeah, now I've done it with Amber.
Because the motherfucker, goddamn it, your phone company, they probably know, hey, shit, she trying to do some shit. That court shit be serious.
Look at Jay Adams. He said, Denise, you got a CIA.
Oh, Lord. Oh, hell, shit. Goddamn it, all these people looking for me about bills and shit, and you got goddamn, man, shit, I owe everybody, goddamn it.
You know,
hey, I'm like that goddamn comedian. That comedian say, shit, I owe everybody.
I can't do it.
That comedian say, hey, Denise, that motherfucker comedian say, goddamn it, he said, I owe everybody. He said, all I got left in the house is a coffee table, and that motherfucker try to take that, and I told him, you better not lean too hard on that motherfucker, because it's gonna fall in, goddamn it. Goddamn it, they got to lean on every goddamn thing. I lean on everything, goddammit. You lean on that coffee table.
Kalita came on here from LA. He like, oh, no, we really ain't letting him fuck off.
I'm telling goddamn. Man, look, I didn't do it, officer. It wasn't me. Now, y'all it wasn't goddamn me, goddammit. If y'all listening in, goddammit, shit. It was Bruce. It was Sloss and goddamn Bruce now. It wasn't me or a cowboy. It was Sloss and Bruce. If y'all goddamn listening now, shit. And shit, goddammit, the phone's hanging up and shit, goddammit. Hey, Denise, we gonna have to start patting you down before you come to the show, goddammit, because they got a bug in your goddamn phone on you or something, shit. Goddammit, we don't know what the hell going on.
But you know what? That's with you though, because Amber, I called yesterday. She heard it, so and I've even called with the attorney. So I think it's just maybe because you got maybe the way your phone set up.
Yeah, you know that goddamn court shit, boy. They be real Pacific, goddamn it. That motherfucker hang up on you.
I did ask them about
hey, Denise, try this. Let me tell you, try this. We do this when we call home from jail. When motherfucker try to click over for it, you gotta go like this. You gotta do this while motherfucker click it over for the phone call won't hang up and shit. God damn it, that's how we do it in jail. Hey, Lee know about that shit. Hey, Lee know about that shit. Lee know about that shit. That you gotta. Hey, I tell you, that's the third party, man. And you know, hey, we got. Hey, you know, I'm telling you, man. Shit, you gotta beat that motherfucker in, boy. Beat that bitch in. It can't hear you clicking over. It hear you clicking over. That son of a bitch gonna hang up on you.
Oh my goodness.
Now you gotta call back, and that's some more money you putting on somebody's goddamn phone bill. God damn it.
Okay.
Nigga, hands be bleeding for knocking on that bitch.
The only way they would make him to, that's why he was extradited. You know, like if he committed more crimes, you know, like he said he was in Las Vegas. So, you know, the only way he would be somewhere else is if he was extradited because part of the crime he's done was committed there.
Right.
So, but she said as of today he's still there. It doesn't mean that. You know, I don't really know because he ain't in prison yet. And that's my concern. Just telling everybody, y'all.
Right.
I just don't see a trial, y'all. I just don't. Now, it was some.
You think he going to end up taking a plea?
Hell yeah, he is.
Yeah, that's what Carol Lathan's attorney told me. I called
and they ain't offer him no plea yet.
They probably have, but his attorney, that man, I think what's going on is, I think they delaying. They not doing nothing but working out. Because you remember, you know, we always talk about that before. At first they offered OJ a motherfucking plea deal before he got cracked in. He said, "Hell no, I'm not taking this shit. I'm going to trial." And he beat it. The same thing going on with Eric Holder right now. They probably done told that nigga, we probably gonna give you like 30 to life, nigga, and you probably may do like 40 of that shit. He probably like, "Hell no, I got a chance to beat this shit. I'm gonna delay this shit."
If they offer him 30 to life, he might well take that shit to the door. Shit, what can you get? The death penalty? And do they get a death penalty in California? Then they cut that shit out.
They don't even do it no more. Niggas been on death row out here 20 years. They
every state. They don't kill them 30 years later.
They wasn't gonna never kill Charles Manson. They wasn't gonna never kill Charles Manson on death row. That nigga had to die to get him out of there. They wasn't gonna never put him in that electric chair, my nigga.
They probably stopped that shit. You probably can't find nobody to take that motherfucking job. Who the fuck want to kill some goddamn body, man? You going to work to kill a bitch.
For real. Denise made a great point though, and I know it's another caller online, but Denise made a great point because I wanted to check on that and do a little check because I was like, hold up, now you know I made that joke about the little Con Air situation, but I was saying to myself, they not gonna be flying this nigga back and forth for no protection like that. They got protection in the county jail.
Right.
You know when you in, you know they classify your ass as a K-10. That means you a keep away, my nigga. We
gotta find out from Afghanistan where he got that information from. Somebody probably he better not say they said. Goddamn it, the whole day ain't running goddamn around. Call in, my brother.
I done told you to leave the shade room. What you need to listen to the shade room?
But see, listen.
I done sent you in your text messages real court documents. That's what I sent you. Those ain't fake. They ain't edited. I had to pay with my debit card, put my password in. They got my real name. You know my real name. My address and everything.
I know that, Denise. But check this out. At the end of the day, right? Shade Room is a big media platform, right? Yeah, so if they do post something, we gotta question that shit. We gotta bring it up. We gotta talk about it. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way the truth gonna come out. Because if you know something they don't know, and I post that shit and saying, okay, boom, 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 it came from the Shade Room. Now you could come on and let people know the information they need to goddamn know, and not, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people follow that goddamn Shade Room. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Do.
And they were just saying the trial was gonna be goddamn the end of the goddamn year. I don't know.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
And they may got a tip from, somebody that I don't knock them because maybe they have, everybody got, you get media, but I did ask about attending. And so you still got to have an application, fill it out as media, right? And so I said, well, that's what I don't know though, because with Miss Ann, and how she felt and her living there, I was like, well,
yeah, you just gotta stay from around that area where he got killed at. That's the area. That area ain't no joke. I'm gonna tell you that right now. That area ain't no joke. And LA is a beautiful place, man. I'm telling you, man. Y'all don't get it misconstrued. LA is a beautiful. Just stay y'all ass out the goddamn hood. Shit. When you go to when you motherfuckers come to Miami, you don't come to the goddamn hood and visit me. Shit, y'all go over there on South Beach with your funky asses. Stay out the hood. LA is beautiful.
You know what? Hey, Hood, you know, Miss Angie, since he said that about the Crenshaw area over there, I ain't gonna front. Man, that shit is fucked up over there. Because one thing about it is, they don't give a fuck. They back pissing in them alleys and shit. They back in them alleys drinking and shit. They doing all that shit because they didn't give a fuck from day one. That's why when they was facing all them Nipsey Hussle mules, I was like, man, they need to take all them motherfuckers down. Because if what it's gonna be, take them down, because it ain't doing nothing but mad disrespect for Nipsey. It ain't doing no stuff.
It go back to the hood is always gonna be the hood. No matter how much we think the hood's supposed to care. Certain situations. I thought I was you. I thought that was Miss Ann calling back. I know y'all, you know what I'm saying, the same place. God damn it, what's up, Louisville, man? Nigga,
cracking with my people.
Hey, we might want to. Hey, listen, hold on, Denise. We might want to send Louisville back in the room because, goddamn it, Miss Ann filled in for you for the last couple of days, and she been going to work on this shit. Goddamn it. Now I don't know if we want you back. Goddamn it, you might want to go on back in the room some goddamn well and bring back Miss Ann. I'll just mess with you, my brother. You know we miss you.
It's some I get all those Negroes working on Crenshaw. For real.
Oh, man. Hey, but yeah, man.
That's all I need.
Yeah, like I was telling Lee, Louisville, you know, the hood gonna always be the hood, man. You know, no matter how much we want the hood to care about certain situations, when you go back to the hood, them niggas ain't living like, you know what I'm saying, the good life. So they ain't gonna give a fuck about a nigga that is. You see what I'm saying? And that's how it went from the beginning of time.
Hey, Hood, could I say something real quick? Check this out, people. I'm gonna take it out for those who that knows that area, that Crenshaw corner. Go ahead. That corner back, I think it had to be 1987, 88, and 89 before Nipsey and them even, was even able when they were just youngsters. That's right. The way it's looking right now, smelling like it's smelling right now. That's how it was. So without Nipsey's spirit and his glorified idea that he had that brought that corner and cleaned that corner and made it look like something is no more my brothers and sisters. It's back in the dark.
That's what they wanted. That's what they wanted, Louisville. That's what they wanted. They want that shit to be like that, man. They want to destroy.
But police as much as many people, just want to tell you about LA. I love my people in LA. So LA, they're listen to me, they're clout chasers. A lot of those people that you saw out there rooted for Nipsey and looking at his body going down the street and all that, dog. It was just something to fucking do for them.
Something for their Instagram. Instagram post. A good Instagram post. That's all that shit is.
Well, what I'm trying to say is how they really felt about Nipsey and them by them being being that African culture. They didn't have any respect. You understand me? So when Nipsey, now I'm on his family, if they're listening, they can actually identify to this. When Nipsey and Black Sam was coming up, they had to prove themselves to be black so hard, dog. You feel me? They had to be harder than the average, man. You feel what I'm talking about? It wasn't they had to make no friends, but I'm saying by them being different. See what I'm saying? It's almost like if you have an Oriental friend or you have someone that is different, they treat, they just don't have no respect. You know what I'm saying? So it shows that a lot of people in LA did have no respect for Nipsey.
They never did. That some people did and some people didn't. But like I said, when I said on the little comment that I said, when you think about Nip, like I said, he was loved. And when I say this, I mean a lot. So I'm saying he was loved by few, but hated by many. And he was loved by many. And that few was millions. But I'm saying he had millions of niggas that hated him too at the same time. Like I said, this nigga had to deal with being African, being from another culture, Not only did he become a gangbanger for 6-0, he had to worry about hate. He had to worry about hate inside his own in-hood 60s. Not to mention hate that he had to get from other Crip sets, from other blood sets in LA that wanted to kill Nip. If they saw him, whether or not if it was Nip or not, it's that, that's a 6-0 nigga right there. Smoke his ass. But he had to deal with all that. That nigga was in. He like I said, he swam through the motherfucking South Central swamp. But that's just a swamp out here. That's just a swamp out here. And he had to get up in the morning and look out on his porch and see the swamp. And he had enemies on his porch, on his sidewalk.
Come on now.
Let alone let alone the nigga that's on the east side or the west side that want to give him 6-0, the one that might kill him. Listen, Nip was a motherfucking. You think when you got a nigga like Nip in your hood, you think like, damn, niggas found this out later, but that he built that motherfucking computer, that he built that computer and shit from scratch. But you think about it, you be like, damn, this nigga built a motherfucking computer. I didn't know this motherfucker really was smart like that. Motherfuckers didn't know about this.
They wanted to label him a nerd.
Yeah. Lee, let me say one thing, Lee. Let me say one thing. Now, see, this a lot that we learned today, goddammit. Y'all saying Crenshaw is dead, is fucked up, and everything, right? Crenshaw, Sloan, all that shit fucked up. That show you Nipsey was the head of that shit. Once you kill the head, the goddamn body dead. That show you how much he impacted that motherfucker. Because he only had one motherfucking snow on that script. And the whole goddamn script dead and fucked up and down because he gone. That show you how powerful he was over there, man. That's a lot.
Let me just say this last little point about him building that computer. When I really sit back and I think about that, I think like, damn, this motherfucking Nipsey was way, way, way more smarter and way more gangster than I ever thought. Because if you really think about it, a nigga like Nipsey
and way more fine. Y'all can't say that, but I can.
That's right.
But wait a minute. But I'm
saying all day, I can't say it. You can say it, goddammit, I can't.
But hold on, I'm saying some serious shit right now. Real talk.
Go ahead, Lee. Go ahead, Lee.
If you look at it, I can't build no motherfucking computer from scratch. And when I think about Nip, that's the type of shit where if Nip wanted to, he didn't have to rap. Nigga, you can build computers. Nip could have been building from Microsoft.
It was coming to that. It was coming to that, Lee. It was gonna come to that. I think he was gonna put up. I think he was gonna put up that rap coat and venture into something else, dog. Because his mind was too sharp for just simple. And the way rap is now, I think that shit was boring Nip. You know what I'm saying? It was too easy for him. I think that he got tired of that shit.
Come on, my
guy. Hey, Nip was gonna have his own devices and all types of shit.
Come on now.
You can imagine a nigga like Steve Jobs. He come to the hood. He trying to get a little outreach program going. The guy who run Apple or whatever that shit is. He see a nigga from the hood that can build his own computer. That's what I do. And I run Apple. I gotta have you on my staff.
Come on,
I gotta have you on my motherfucking team, nigga.
Come on now.
Lee. Hey, Lee. Remember, Lee. Everything you just put out there was great. Check this out. You're right. Soon as when Nip went over to the bounty hunters, dog, down there and what? And broke bread, dog.
All
bounty hunters, it became a problem. Those niggas got so jealous, man.
They didn't want that shit. Look, that's why I told you, Nip was like, look, nigga, don't. I can fuck with these blood niggas. Not only can I fuck with them, nigga, I'm opening up the door so we all can fuck with them and we can get past. We can all.
But do you think that made some of them 6-0s mad though over there in his hood?
Yeah, nigga made them mad. Nigga, you better try Furious, my nigga.
Furious,
Mad was a killer. Willing to kill him, but you. The real ones that's been entrenched from day one.
Okay, see back with us, y'all. Just to let y'all know. Go ahead.
No doubt. They like, hell motherfucking no, nigga. We ain't.
Go ahead, get on my motherfucking nerves.
Yeah.
Never fucking with no blood. They say we ain't never fucking with no blood, nigga. This shit go back from the 80s, from the 90s to the 2000s. So 20 years later, we in 2021. Nigga, it's still blood and Crips. Heavy than a motherfucker. Some blood will never fuck with a Crip. And some Crips will never fuck with a blood.
Lee, let me ask you a question, Lee. So it's levels to the games. Like you got you got your industry Crips and then you got your real Crips, right? That's basically what you saying. So them real Crips don't fuck with real Bloods, because there's a lot of it's a whole. Hey, listen, it's a whole new gang that is at another level, and they industry motherfucker. The people that don't go out and put in no goddamn work, they just claim the goddamn set. Right. You know what I'm saying? So what you saying, hey Lee? Right. So we don't believe them niggas at the top. We just leave them niggas alone. We don't believe them. So the nigga, because see, what I'm trying to say is, right, when you pay attention to the gang culture, and I guess I've been paying attention to the wrong motherfucking niggas, they'll have you thinking, right, that the gang culture ain't that serious no more, where niggas hate each other no more. Like Bloods and Crips really don't hate each other. Like, nigga, we parlaying and shit. You know what I'm saying? But you telling me it's still some niggas down there that's saying, nigga, fuck this shit. We don't give a fuck. Nigga, we Bloods. We don't care about no Nipsey Hussle. And we got some.
And say what's up, y'all know what? Think about when Nip died. Okay, now remember when YG went to the store. Now the Crips was about to get up all on him, but it was the other dude that normally be with Nip sometime. The big, y'all probably know him. I don't know his name, but he light skinned and he's tall and he's not overweight, but he basically had to show his teeth. He said he with me. He said, y'all know this is Nip's homie. He was like, back up. So they had to protect YG, and that was he was going in the marathon, after Nip died. But I want to know then with Firebug, because I told
this name keep coming up. This Firebug dude keep coming up. What you know about him, Lee? Since you out there, what you know about him?
Firebug,
when he put it out, hold on. When he put it out, Denise?
The video is on. Listen, y'all, go to YouTube. Okay, that's your homework, King. Go to YouTube. They released it in 2020. It's Willie Wink or whoever it is featuring Firebug. It's called Be Safe. He talks all about Nip. But my problem that I have is when he said towards the end, even in your last breath, you said he said you said I'm the great, or I'm great. What do you mean by in his last breath, bro?
I guess because I think he just meant. I think he just probably meant that. I think he probably just meant that the last time, you know what I'm saying, he talked to Nipsey, you know what I'm saying? Cause that was like right before he died when he talked to him. But you know, these niggas or he clout chasing. Or he could be. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, one at a time. Go ahead, Louisville.
Firebug and Shitty Cuz, if you put them together and say run, they both look like the same person on fucking camera, dog. For real. So I don't know why they didn't get Firebug ass, because he got a lot. I agree. Firebug was close to him you know why before he got killed, dog.
Yeah. I heard he had a meeting with him, right? He had a meeting with him before he died. That's what he said. He had a meeting with Nipsey.
But see, I got a problem with that.
And they were supposed to work.
He said he talked to Nip for 45 minutes. Right. His daughter was in the car. Now, when do y'all know that Nip would leave Imani in a car for 45 minutes while he inside talking to a rider?
Oh, no.
That's a lot. Saturday.
That's a lot.
Saturday night. Saturday night is when they killed Nipsey. Listen to me. Saturday night is when they killed Nipsey. They try to make it look like Sunday. It was Saturday they took Nipsey out. It was going Saturday night going into Sunday morning. And Firebug, I keep saying it. I kept it down, but Firebug, I got him. I feel Firebug.
Oh shit! What you say, Louisville?
Firebug is should be investigated. Like everybody else.
This is all for entertainment purposes only, y'all.
Because this homeboy, Nipsey knew something happened between Firebug and Nipsey with his homeboy getting killed.
That's true. That's true.
I don't know too much about that. I'm gonna tell y'all I don't know too. I'm learning from y'all because I don't know too much about this Firebug.
When Firebug ran back into Nipsey that day. In that interview when Firebug was talking, he was like, man, he kind of felt some type of way at that time. So I'm saying they need to investigate Firebug, y'all, for real though.
He a fraud, my nigga.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead, bro.
The other day I made a statement. Denise was talking about how Miss Ann felt when she was out there and she got sick. And then I took it back to the 90s when it was real bad out there. When you couldn't really walk down the alley. And I believe this is my statement. You out there on the turf. I go back and forth when I visit my wife's brothers and relatives. But you out there, man. I believe that they are trying to usher us in back to the old days and get people to start killing and get the neighborhoods back the way they used to be. Because when we all come to maturity, when we all stop doing stuff, that defunds some of the police department. They can't get that money.
I'm trying to tell you.
For all these different people.
Okay.
Now let's look at it.
Go ahead.
What happened when Floyd died? They went and they destroyed the city they were in.
Come on now.
They destroyed it to where it was destitute. They want us. They want our hoods to look like hoods.
Yeah.
When we start redeveloping, when we start putting money back into the hood, I even take it back further than that. Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street looks better than the white part of town is.
That's
so
right.
When we start doing what we supposed to do as a people, I believe that they had to take Nipsey out because Nipsey represented progress. Nipsey represented something.
Come on now, speak.
And
OKC.
then y'all stated it. Y'all put it together. A regular African, not for Etrian, but for somewhere else, they the ones that really don't like America.
Exactly.
Africans that come from Africa. I ain't talking about Nipsey people.
Come on.
But could you imagine how Nipsey and them felt growing up when people was telling them, "Oh, well, y'all really can't be a part of it." And then all of a sudden, he became the face of
the face of it. Come on
he
now.
Took that Speak. He took that hood over. He took that hood over,
Come
my
on
nigga,
now.
single-handedly. He took that hood over from mixtapes, a tiny low, real G from the shoulders. He took that motherfucking hood, and them OGs was like, "Fuck, hold up, that's my little nigga Nip. That's my little nigga. That's my little nigga." They start arguing on who little homie he was. That nigga was his own. He was his own little G. But one thing about Nip, that nigga Nip, no matter what, he loved the 6-0. And one thing about him, though, he respected loyalty, my nigga. He was loyal to that hood, my nigga.
That's right.
He was loyal to that hood. And he knew he had snakes in the front yard. He knew he had snakes in the front yard.
That's what hurt so
That's
bad.
what-
I'm gonna say this and I'll get off the phone. I'm sorry, Denise. I'm gonna say this real quick. I'm gonna get off the phone. We as a people, real talk. This is the realest thing I'll ever say. We better be very careful as a people, as a nation.
Come on now.
As a black people, we better be very careful on how we let people spin the narrative and people say this, that, and the other. They trying to take us backwards. They trying to take us back the other way instead of us moving forward. That's why they don't mind the hood being tore up. They don't mind this, that, and the other. We got to keep the mindset that we're going to continue to progress as black people. We're going to spend our money in our own neighborhoods. We're going to open up more businesses. And everybody on this phone that got money from their PPP loan, make sure you do what you say you need to do. Put a black business in the hood so that we can come and patronize your business. So we can come and build that up so that you won't have to end up in federal prison behind taking something and not doing right with it.
Come on now.
That's right.
Speak.
That's all I want to say, bro.
Hey,
I love
OKC,
y'all, man.
hold
God
on,
bless y'all.
OKC. Before you get out the phone, man, I feel like this too. I think they gave that white boy that killed Floyd that time, boy. And I feel like they gonna let Holder back out there, continue fucking up the hood like you were saying. I think we won one to lose one. Goddamn it, for real.
But you know what, Hood? You know what? That's a psychological game that they play with us.
Come on now.
That's a psychological game that they play. That's a psychological game that they play back there in them chambers. I'm gonna give you this one.
Yeah.
But you got to give me that one.
Because I thought it was gonna be the other way around. OKC, I thought they was gonna convict Holder and let this motherfucker go. You know what I'm saying? So, we'd be like, oh, okay, well, they gave us a conviction on this. You know what I'm saying? But when you look at it good, we got to watch out, man, because they could be doing this shit, you know what I'm saying, to release holdout. God damn it. Okay, nigga, we gave you this motherfucker. God damn it.
I give you one better than that, Hood, and I'm going to drop the mic and I'm going to really get out right now. we were the most proudest people when President Obama got elected. I'm going to say it. I want everybody here. I'm going to say it. And I was, even though the first time I voted for him, the second time I did it.
I didn't vote for Obama. I didn't vote for Obama yet.
I was so proud. But check this out. When Obama got out of there, and I'm not saying anything, Trump, anything really crazy about Trump because I agreed with some of the policies that he put in place. But you had this intelligent man. And Barack Obama was very intelligent, and then all of a sudden we go from one extreme to the other extreme. Do you know how many black kids in the neighborhood started crying that they're gonna be better than what they were? And then all of a sudden they snatched the carpet out under you to let you know that it ain't all about education. You can still get in here if you got X amount of dollars.
That's
right. Trump got there because he had money.
For real.
So it's a psychological game that they playing with our emotions.
It is.
They showing you one thing. They showing you one thing, and then they showing you something else. If you want to know what's going to go on in the world, all you got to do is watch these dumbass cartoons. They're telling you in these cartoons what's going to happen.
Yeah, they damn sure.
The cartoons,
that's true. Especially the Simpsons. How the Simpsons predicted everything every time. Kobe, you predicted Kobe dying in a helicopter, really?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Years ago?
That was crazy. I seen that cartoon.
Obama.
And he died in the helicopter.
There'll be a first black president, y'all. They predicted Trump years ago.
Hey, Mr. D, did you guys watch? When you guys
hey, I'm
watch,
going, Hood.
Hey, listen, hold on. Hey, Louisville, check this out. I'm going to say one thing, and I'm going to let you go. Listen. Y'all better be careful, because I watch this goddamn handmade shit, and I swear to God, America, you try to do that shit to us, we're going to fuck y'all motherfuckers up. Don't think you going to take our wives and do all this shit now. I've been watching too much of this handmade shit now. Now, goddamn it, we don't want none of that, but go ahead, Louisville. Shit me.
Hey,
I got the AK. I got the AK by the goddamn door, boy. Shit, you think you gonna come take my motherfucking wife and make her a slave and then do something to me? You got me fucked up. But go ahead, Louisville. You know, I'm all off topic and shit.
Well, put the AK down. Put the goddamn AK down. Look, check this out. Hey, everybody
allegedly got
watched. You really got a couple of days ago, Nipsey Hussle's dad was actually on
Breakfast Club.
What's his name?
Breakfast Club.
Yeah, the Breakfast Club, right? Did y'all hear what he said? He said that, like, you know,
come on,
like
speak on it. I didn't know what you were going to say. Go ahead.
Like Universal Studios, what they do is they go ahead and make a scene, and they go ahead and create this nonsense like death or rape or whatever, and then they go out in the streets. Then they go out and create it and see how the people react to it. Okay. So what I'm saying to you guys we were just talking about the industry that creates. You know, well, how do they do the cartoons? Well, they're writing these scripts. They're writing these different things using certain people as actors to make things look like there was a guy with an AK with an AK shot up 150 some people, and you know what I'm talking about. And then they put it on the news and they push it out there, and we all start panicking like, man, I hope nobody's gonna go to. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing this for so long. See, Esau. He's a very smart person, but he's very selfish. You understand what I'm saying? See, if Esau wasn't selfish, he might respect his brother, meaning me. You understand me? So we got a wedge between brotherhoods because I don't really. I'm trying to separate myself, brothers and sisters, because I'm a native person from this land. I don't even put America behind it because before America, we were here.
Real.
So I'm trying. I'm working this out because God is working with me. Where that if I don't get this right, I'm not going to be able to come out of this matrix for this next round of 10 years.
Come on now.
Speak. So if you find yourself walking on this planet, calling yourself an African American person, and your great grandmama or great grandfather before yourself were natives, and you find yourself, a man walks up and says, well, I'm going to do this for you. You're African. How can one man tell another man, take another man, and if I'm a native Indian, how can he say I'm African? And I begin to believe that.
Come on now.
So since Esau got us all flipped out, and we're waking up every day, and they're making them, and the more we wake up, the more tragedies are happening here in America and around the world.
Come on now.
So what I say to you, my people, today on Hood Talk News, the more we wake up, we are going to see some things that you've never seen before.
Come on.
That might turn your skin, that might make you scared. But I'm going to tell you something.
It's going to be some
keep your eyes
in the
on the prize, and keep your mind on Christ, and keep your family close and your enemies far.
For real.
That's right. That's right. All that to keep your enemy close shit, that shit played out. For real. Keep your family close, goddamn.
That shit gets you far. The reason why I say keep them far, because if you keep them too close these days, you're going to be overwhelmed, my brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
And you ain't running. It ain't like, right now, your family ain't that tight. If your family, if you got your family, your brothers, sisters, your sisters' kids, your aunties, your uncles, if your grandparents are still living, and everybody's talking, there ain't no static, then you got it going on.
Come on now.
But we all can't say that because there's so much wedges in our families and dips and holes in our families that we're paying more attention to the outside than we are the inside, my brothers.
Come on now. Come on now.
That's right, Louisville. That's absolutely right, and that's the problem, and it gets deeper than that. You know, in the Bible, when you read the scripture, talks about Rachel, talks about Queen Vashti, and it talks about the fact that they refused to be healed. And I feel like in Black America today, many folk are refusing to be healed. You got to get, you wonder why somebody like Holder, right? They saying jealousy. No. There's a deeper issue that's rooted all the way back. Some of our females who are promiscuous. And we say, why are they sleeping with this one and that one and that one? That's because way back, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
They either got cut, right?
Come on
or
now.
something happened, or maybe mama wasn't in the picture, maybe grandmama wasn't in the picture. And that's why I said for the men on this channel, sometimes y'all have to fall back so we as the women can minister to the women who we see broken, because there's so many that are in a matrix. As you said, Louisville, they're going in the same circle over and over and over again. Then you get mad and hated us because we're not in your matrix. But here's the thing. We love you. Women, we the type where you can be the worst person in the world, right? You can be the person that's like, I got 5 baby daddies, right? You say, you got 5 baby daddies, okay? And so long story short with that, you know, you like, and she don't work, she don't food stamp. However, when to me, it's strength with a woman when you can say, listen, I got 5 baby daddies. Yes, I did work. Yes, I depended on the men. Yes, I didn't have nothing going on. Guess what's going to happen? The real woman, she going to come along and like, okay, how can I bless you? How can I help you lift up you? How can I? But if you don't want to admit yourself that you in the matrix, and you don't want to admit yourself that you're broken and need some healing, we can't help you. And that's what I say sometimes with the channel when I go back and read some of the comments. I see a lot of women saying how you all men, how they love, you know, how y'all love y'all families, and they love how you all loving your wives, or if you're not married. I see that a lot of your comment hood. That's because there are some women that come from, they don't have the daddy, or maybe they had a daddy and not the mama.
Right.
But I'm just saying, in America, I want our women to rise up. You don't need a man to be successful.
That's right.
You can do this yourself. Even if you work at McDonald's, guess what?
Come on
I'm not going to argue on it, because guess why? McDonald's got a manager program. So go ahead and work at McDonald's. Come in on time. Do what you're supposed to do. Take the opportunity. Chick-fil-A does it too. Take the opportunity, go to college, right? And then move on up in management. Now look at you now. And that's what I really hope and want for all of our Black women.
That's right.
You know, because you was bringing, you know, y'all talked about Tanisha and how, and I never, like I said, Afghanistan, he's been passionate. Can't nobody say he ain't about her. At the same time, though, we as women, sometimes y'all men got to fall back. Y'all see the beauty, you see that, that's great, right? But there's only a woman, okay, that love her, okay, is going to be able to bring her up to where she needs to be. Sometimes as women, we have to push away all the girls in your ear talking about, well, yeah, F them. Just forget what they say. No. Because Tamar Braxton said it best. She said, all these years, from my husband to the boyfriend to my sisters, not speaking to my mama, she said, I had to realize that it wasn't them. All the time, it was me. And so sometimes as women, we got to look at ourselves and say, this ain't everybody else's fault. This is my fault. And I'm bringing generations into this world who don't have daddies, or the daddies don't want to pay child support. At the end of the day, Steve, what we trying to tell you is you better than that.
That's right.
Rise up from that. See what I'm saying? And that's what Nip was doing in L.A. You got women talking about, I want to be an entrepreneur. You got, and my issue, what we trying for the holder. My prayers for Imani and Cross. Because at the end of the day, Tanisha can get married. Lauren can get married, but them babies will never have their dad.
And that's one. That's right. Listen,
we have to pray that God to cover them.
That's right. And that's one of the reasons that we got. That's one of the reasons why we really gotta respect Tanisha. You know what I'm saying? Because I think when the money came in Nip's life, that's what changed him and turned him into a man. I know my kids did that to me. I know they did that to me. So we got to respect her for even giving him that. You know what I'm saying?
She went to a lot with him, though.
Yeah, that's true.
She ain't told her story yet, though, Hood. And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Lauren got a story to tell, right? But Tanisha got a story to tell.
That's
now,
right.
I don't know if that's a fake post or not. I remember a long time ago, she posted about investing in his business $100,000. I don't know if that's true, because y'all telling me now these posts ain't real and these posts are photoshopped.
Yeah, you got them posts, man. Them goddamn.
So I don't know.
They putting them motherfuckers out there.
So I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. So
I don't think she ever posted that, because I used to follow her. I don't think she ever posted it. But
come on now.
I've been
following her Alabama
for years.
Come on, Alabama. Educate us.
She never posted that. So some of the stuff that people, like, I'm not just a fan of Tanisha. I mean, I don't dislike her either.
Right.
But some of the stuff that people have said about her have just been complete lies. I mean, the stuff that they've made up. Now, I'm not gonna act like she hasn't been wilding out.
Right.
I'm not gonna say that she wasn't posting certain stuff. But to me, they have done a lot of lying on her. But she has been, for the most part. I mean, she may throw her little shade at Lauren from time to time, but for the most part, she really has been doing better.
Yeah,
and that's why I say you just have to.
And what baby mama don't? What baby mama don't throw shade at the other baby mama? That happen everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Everywhere.
She does throw shade from time to time, but it's still not. She's nowhere near how she was when he first passed. I'm not gonna lie. So she's made a lot of progress in the right way, and I just think that both of the women should be. I mean, unless they come out and just say something or do something that's just completely, crazy. But for the most part, I think we should just leave both of the women alone.
That's right.
And also, I do want to say that on your show, a few weeks ago, it was a man. I can't remember who said it, but somebody came on here on the platform and said, Lauren London is suing Nipsey's family members or his team, and she filed these lawsuits and she's suing people.
Right.
That lady don't have any open lawsuits. That lady ain't suing nobody.
That's crazy.
That was not true.
That's crazy.
That was not true either, because civil lawsuits are public records.
That's
and
right.
if she was that would be a civil lawsuit.
So will.
Criminal lawsuits, they can hide their name. They don't have to be revealed. But if she was suing anybody in Nipsey's family or team, that is a civil lawsuit. Lauren London is not suing anybody in Nipsey's family or team. Yeah, I can't figure out why anybody comes for her.
I ain't believe that shit when it was said. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
And you know what? Now think about it. Look at the misinformation. This is why Holder, right, is still not on a trial. Think about how many people and narratives that they have put in the earth, lies about. He was killed so-and-so. Nah, he was killed at the restaurant. Nah, I done heard he was killed at the basketball game. So much misinformation, right?
It is.
But you know what, y'all? That's what they want.
That's what they want.
Because I keep telling y'all, in the legal form, they need a defense, and they can throw whatever curveball. It is a prosecution that must prove beyond the reasonable doubt. Now, think about how we got 12 different ways Nip got killed. They done said Lauren killed him. They done said Tanisha killed him. They done said Black Sam. Now they're saying Black Sam. I don't know if y'all, they folks
I ain't hear that one.
Okay, talking about Black Sam. And now they're saying the mom and Samantha ain't Samantha. My point I'm getting at is that y'all done accused.
Everybody.
Y'all don't think the defense is not going to use that to twist his narrative to get him off? I'm telling y'all, I remember one time, Hood, you had somebody call us, they said, shoe in the video. Listen, it is a real video. At the same time, the reason why I talked about everybody was saying no, but
didn't Lise tell you, Denise, that they'll get rid of evidence, they'll get rid of shit? Didn't Lise say that one time?
They will. What they'll do is that's what they're fighting. Well, the reason why the new trial is in September, from what I just told when I called, is they're fighting what to conceal. So anytime a defense is fighting, that ain't enough evidence. Nope, he can't use that. That's a battle going on. I'll let this trial go, but you're going to have to go, I'm not accepting that. No, I'm not accepting that. That is what you got going on. This ain't about Holder right now. It is, but it's the defense against the prosecution. Prosecution saying, we got all these charges on them, and then the defense is like, prove it. And they have to do that, y'all, way before
I want to say one thing you did say, Denise, that this nigga gonna play games. And just by the Shade Room putting that shit out, we see this nigga is playing games. You did say that. Now, you did say that shit. You say he's playing games. And that's what he doing.
He is. And then, even down like you said, Hood, you said what inmate is to stay in his cell and refuse to show up to court.
You getting an ass whooping for that. I'm telling you, boy, them COs will beat your ass and drag your ass to court. You'll be that bitch banded up down here. You'll be in that bitch bandaged up. I'm telling you. You would get your ass whooped, and you would sit in that hole in cell right by the courtroom door all day until your ass say, okay, I'm going to go in. For real.
And I got something else for y'all.
What you say, Lee?
Let me say this, and I'll let y'all jump in, Alabama. With me listening in as long as I have on this case, I was listening in way before even COVID happened. So the mere fact that y'all switched the game up on all of us, because we caught many of us that listen, right? And I'm saying all over the world. We done caught, y'all said that we can't listen in on the 29th. Well, no, you're already registered. That's what they told me. You already registered. You can actually, listen in. Now, Amber's my friend at this point. So that's why I say Amber, because all of y'all are, Amber. So, I sent her the email. She's like, this is a mess. I said, exactly. Right. So you wait till the 28th and the 29th of his hearing to tell us, well, y'all can't listen in today. Why? Now, I get that you can go in now. But how many people were ready on the 29th, who thought they still could listen audio-wise, knew they could walk in, put a mask on, and sit down in that hearing? Most people didn't know that. Now, the next time in September, folks going to be ready because you can walk right on in, sit down with your mask, and see if Holder and what they're talking about. But for me, what else is it to conversate? But it's the misinformation. And that is what they're arguing in court. They're arguing about the location of Nip. They're arguing about whether or not Holder was the only shooter. They're arguing about videos that show that there were people on the roof. They arguing about him getting shot in the back.
All
I hear people say he rolled over. Yes, he rolled over. That's what they said, right? And so that's when Holder shot him. No, it's not. When you go look at the real video, when he first shot Nip, Nip goes over on his face, but Holder back is turned to Nip. They are arguing technicality, people. They're saying, hold up, how did he get shot? How did Nip get shot in his right shoulder blade that pierced his lung? Okay, these are the things they're arguing about. They're arguing about the time. How is the transcript saying that Holder was there at 8:30 a.m. in the morning in the alley waiting on Nip? Yet y'all are telling us that my client killed him at 3-something. I'm telling you all.
Is this fool gonna take the stand, Denise? If they gonna let him take the stand if they do go to trial?
No, he's not gonna take the stand.
They need to. We need to hear him talk. We need to hear that nigga in cross examination. We need to hear this motherfucker talk because he gonna tell it all in his mouth.
Now, he gonna talk, but I tell you what he did say. He did say he gonna wait and let this unfold. So y'all got to think to yourself, why would he say that one thing? I'm gonna wait till this unfolds. It's more players, but the question is like when Nip died on Breakfast Club when he talked about the TPLF, and so I got to thinking to myself that, I was like, now did some of them have something to do with taking Nip out? Because the father talked about their terrorists, and they said that the United States of America, we fund them. So when Louisville talking about Africa and stuff, we're funding America, y'all. United States of America are funding that TPLF that's over there where they from, terrorists. And they're now in Washington, D.C. We're funding it. We're funding them because they first said, oh, we're here to clean up the streets. But that's not what they're doing. We got to look at the bigger picture.
Yeah, it showed the bigger picture.
I'm sorry. This military, how my family.
Military, what's up, man? I ain't even know. I'm so sorry. I don't know how everybody keep getting in here and they ain't answer the goddamn line. I don't know what the hell going on. I'm sorry.
I told you.
I don't know what the hell going on. But hey, military, I'm sorry. You know, if I did see your number, you know you'd have been in this bitch anyway. God damn it, what's going on? Military wife in the building, y'all. I'm telling you, been hiding from us, man. God damn, you been hiding from her. You been hiding from her.
Let me first address my family here. I miss you guys. I do love you guys, and
you better have a good excuse. You better have a good excuse why you ain't been here. Goddamn it! You better have a good excuse. Goddamn it!
I have to tell you on the down.
You better say you was on a half a pint of gin and fell down the stairs and you was goddamn fucked up for the couple months. Goddamn it! I'm gonna tell you right now. Go ahead though.
Look, I ain't all there. But listen to me. Listen, right now, when you say that, first of all, everybody knows that this is a high-power case. It has nothing to do with how much money, period. It doesn't matter. It's a high-power case. Each team, defense as well as the prosecuting team, has a person that is well educated in psychology to choose a jury that's going to be right for each person, for Eric as well as for Nipsey's family, for prosecution, who's be able to choose. They look at that person, they go through all those questions. That's picking choosing a jury. They know who's going to do what. Okay, that's being done. Then you have to go through discovery. All this stuff with discovery has to be laid out because you can't come back right after during court talking about this was found. This was found. This. It's a process. Now listen, underneath all of that technicalities and professional stuff, we know the bullshit, right?
Come on.
Okay, so let's just say
Speak
the
on
professional is being pasted over with bullshit. They, you put it so. So we're gonna get tired, and they figure we're not gonna be here to follow the.
Yeah,
but that's not true. There are still struggles. Now, what I want you guys to realize, and what I called about, is the general idea that when this first happened, I talked to Uncle Hood maybe the second day after he made this form. I told you guys there's going to be plenty of discussions coming on.
You did.
Nip wasn't going to be the first one we lost. Nip is the one that changed the atmosphere.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow.
Okay? There was a shift. The last one where there was a shift was King Von. Now, I'm telling you all that no one else after King Von has or anything, but I'm telling you the ones that they are taking are golden. They got a purpose, and they're taking those out. Now, to go in court and argue about who did it, if it's up, if it's down, that don't matter. I want all to remember and listen to me closely. The saying, life is just a game, and it's chess, not checkers, is a correlation between the two. They have the same meaning, however, the different outcome. This over and over and over with the same people and get better and better and better. And you win and beat them, the next team, and you win championships. Chess, however, you play a person for strategy. You have to know your move,
come on now,
their move, and two moves before they move, how they may move, so you can move. You gotta think. It's a strategy. Chess, you can practice, but when you practice and you get to the end, it's checkmate. That's the end of that game. You can play chess again, but never the same opponent. Because of what? You already know his.
You already know his move.
Game over.
That's right.
You already know it's over. Yeah.
So you have life is a game, and then chess, not checkers. Now y'all can play with your life if you want to, any kind of way you want to, and they can jumpstart your heart. But when it's your time, it's your time.
Yeah.
Right.
Out of here.
Yeah.
So some things, again, like I tell you, we about research over here. Everywhere I go, it's about research.
That's right.
Don't come
That's right. Come on.
Get no food.
That's right. You're a day one. You know that shit, military. We built this shit together.
And didn't come off of that. I want you all to know, you know I love my family. You know that.
That's right.
We are day one here.
That's right.
And the one thing this platform is that you've been a stand-up guy.
Oh,
and
man, I
because
appreciate
you were
that.
a stand-up guy, your platform has always been solid.
Right
and
on.
it's solid because we got you. I said it then. I say it now.
That's right.
I stand on it. I wish a mother would.
Come on now. I tell you. Tell them, military.
Shut your dumb ass up.
Come on now. Let them know.
Would. I don't care if you don't hear from me for 10 more years. You know.
Nah, we ain't gonna go no 10 years now, goddamn it. We'll come looking for your ass. You already know that. We ain't gonna go no 10 years.
Now, military wife, do you think that's why they released? If you think about it, two people. I think about Pop. They said that was fake, right. But King Von autopsy, and they leaked that. What do you think they was really saying? Because you brought up a good point about, and then I think about what Nip said. I thought it was chess moves, but it was God's grace. So, what do you think about that?
Again, I believe in God. Okay. So believing in God, I'm telling you that King Von passed. Gone. That was CASSED. He died. Okay. Right. So because he passed, I can't argue with the man above because he's gone.
Right. Right.
Now, can I say that it was the wrong time? I have an opinion based on factual information. Does your Bible tell you to do unto your others as you have them do unto you? Does it not?
Right.
Does it tell you honor
That was no fake autopsy tick of King Von, though.
Does it say honor thy mother and father so that thy days may be longer? Okay, so that's telling me that if I do right by God, I might not be, I ain't going to die or live a hard life. I'm going to get a couple of days longer.
That's right.
Okay?
That's
God does say we can shorten our own life, too. God says that.
Oh, so when your time is time, but you can have it longer. Now, the leak of the photos, again, those photos, yes, I believe they were real.
They are.
Yeah,
the leak of
that was fucked up, too. That was fucked up, whoever did that. They said at the coroner, they say somebody at the coroner office did that shit.
They always do. Hey, you know why they let them photos come out like that, my nigga? Because you know what that really showed niggas? That really showed niggas like, look, motherfuckers, this what happened when y'all young black niggas come up in here all shot up and shit.
Come on now.
It was a statement.
All they showed niggas was, this is how the shit look when you on the motherfucking cold slab.
They put Tupac shit out there. Yeah.
They want to show niggas we finna cut your ass up like a motherfucking slaughtered pig, and we getting ready to get all the organs that's good, and we finna harvest them organs, and them organs is gonna become donors from healthy motherfuckers that I'm not healthy, but for donors, people who need donors and shit. They wanted to show people like, this is what the shit look like when these young niggas get up in here on the cold slab, slaughtered, cut up like a motherfucker, all their organs gone. They wanted to show people is this y'all want?
Remember that everything that's done is done according to procedure for whomever company you work for. That those photos have to be taken. Those photos, the problem was they were leaked. Okay,
that Tupac photo ain't fake either.
And that shit, and the family put that shit in his book. It was in his book. That autopsy picture of Pop was in his book. I said, that's crazy.
Photo. That's a real photo, my nigga. It look grim, and it look gruesome. That's how that shit goes down when you on the slab.
So then what everybody is saying though then is that what you're saying, military, is that
the leak, all I'm saying is that all of that was supposed to happen. The leak itself was done as a sign of disrespect for that young family.
It was.
Okay. That's
Hey,
they had cops there, y'all. Y'all know that they had cops at King Von and had cops at Nip. Nip cops was undercover.
That's
you know
crazy.
what I'm saying? So the We team was there.
Yeah.
You know, from what we understand. Okay, and then
they ain't gonna do shit.
To me,
they gonna do shit but close their case. That's all they gonna do. Once they see, okay, that nigga done killed his ass. Boom, case closed. On to the next stupid nigga.
Hey,
that's how they feel.
You know another thing too, and unfortunately we lost Nip, and Nip resting in peace right now. He with God, but you know they got autopsy photos of Nip too. God forbid they ever come out, but they definitely do exist because that's what all the coroners have to do. They have to take a picture of. They have to. So they got pictures of Nip. They got pictures of Nip like that too, my nigga.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see that shit. That's one I don't want to see.
They been really held down with that. You know.
Yeah.
That's true, Denise. That's true.
Man, you know what'll go on if people see Nip op top? That shit just gonna put fuel to the goddamn fire, boy. They know better than that
That's
shit.
why I'm telling everybody.
Yeah.
That's why I'm telling everybody. They got if this go to trial, they got everybody arguing against one another. At the end of the day, we need to be those that are innocent like myself. We must intercede for the Askidon family. Period, and I'm including children's mothers, okay, because their children are the blood. They are the heirs of Nipsey Hussle. Yeah. So when they're not going to be in there, I guarantee you Imani won't be up in there. She's too, that would be traumatic.
Nah, she
but
can't.
You're going to have to look at that. Like I keep telling you, when they do, I'm watching the case right now, Sierra Day and her boyfriend, whoever, and what they did to that baby girl. That baby girl was young.
Oh, man, come on now.
Come
on,
how
man.
He crying.
That was fucked up.
He couldn't even take it. And I mean, what they did to that baby, but what got me was, y'all, is that they had to plaster that baby stuff up on that screen. And I don't think traumatically people, like I said with my cousin, when her son was killed 9, okay, they put that up there, y'all, and they go through bullet by bullet and
explaining. That's traumatic. I told you guys a few months ago, the last time I go, and it may have been 5 months ago, that the black community as a whole, understand what I'm saying, are suffering from PSTD. That has nothing to do with us getting born right here or where we came from. But the idea of going to school, learning about lynchings and things, does that not put something on your mind? And we were taught that from the beginning. So I need everybody to understand that we can control, you can control anxiety. You can control panic attacks, but it has to be done at
Call back in, Denise.
talk.
Yeah. Go ahead, military. You go ahead, finish.
At a certain point, it's
shit. The phone. Y'all call back in. The goddamn phone called in again. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hello?
okay. I'm sorry, it hung up.
Yeah, the phone. That wasn't you. Hold on, y'all. Let me get everybody back in.
Tell you all, be with those kids. The person.
Hold on, everybody.
Mothers
to tell the government to stop listening to
the mothers and fathers. I told you all that it's important. I don't care if you to be present in that child's life from the beginning. A woman can teach a son how to walk and be a man, and a man can teach a young lady how to be a young lady.
That's right.
Period.
Amen.
So both of you. Period. Ain't no discussion. Let it go.
Yes.
Let it go.
Yes, Lord.
All appealing to and asking my family is the start here. We already know we've done our work. It's built on a solid foundation here. Good.
Come on.
Period.
Come on.
I'm doing this. That's it. That's it. And I still tell people to start from video 1 of Hood Talk News and go on and listen.
Come
and
on.
learn.
That's right.
I went back and listened.
Right. To learn.
Yep.
And even still, to this day, there are things I go back, I listen to, because things still bother me to this day. I get still when I can't, I'm shaking. Something happened. My family ain't right. I got to wait a little bit. You understand?
That's
so
right.
all this stuff is going on for a reason, y'all. We're connected. We know that we don't need nobody else.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yes.
Hey.
I do.
Over here.
Right. Everything right down with this Nipsey Hussle shit is shit being covered in sugar. Okay?
That's all it is. That's all it is.
And all I want to know is that and he ain't going to be on the stand. He can't be put on the stand. Well, he can.
Yeah, he can.
They're not going to
put him on there.
And the reason
he's going to mess it up.
Yeah, they know that.
Common sense tells
motherfucker crazy.
That if he's put on the stand, they're going to ask him certain questions.
Exactly.
You right, Hood.
I'm telling nigga crazy. They put that nigga on the stand. That nigga gonna go talking all type of shit. Yeah, the government gave me 75,000. God damn it. I see. That nigga gonna say Nipsey. Hey, that nigga gonna say Nipsey tried to kill me in my dreams, man. That's why I went over there. Y'all ain't no telling what that nigga might say out in mouth.
Yeah. It was the sherm that smoked the night before.
I'm telling you. Yeah, it probably was some
I had a
sherm.
wet daddy stick last week, and it came back today, and I had to go down there.
That boy was on something special. That weed.
I had to laugh.
That's true. That joker was crazy when it happened. Because they did that first. Bring it this time.
Listen.
They had one driving down the interstate talking about, I did it. I got him. I got it.
My next, hey,
listen, find that person.
Listen,
listen,
the next guest on this goddamn shirt, this show, my bad. The next guest on this show gonna be that nigga that sold him that weed right before he went over there. We need to talk to this nigga. We need to know what the fuck was in that goddamn weed, nigga. What was in that weed you sold this nigga?
Crazy cuz do not smoke weed. He smoked sherm.
He definitely did.
Yeah, so why he beat up the weed man? See, that nigga so fucked up, he ain't even beat up the sherm man. He beat up the weed man for no reason.
And all you gotta do is look at his face. You see the spots in his face.
Yeah,
he smoked.
Oh yeah.
He smoked that sherm.
Yeah.
Hey, some cities call
that
it
shit
love
heavy
weed.
in LA. That shit heavy over there in California. Yeah.
And they elephant tranquilizer. Yeah, it's an elephant tranquilizer. They get like a mummy.
They also call it
to his friends, but his friends turned on. LAPD got a hold of them girls, and then they got statements in the file.
Whoa.
Oh,
They turned on him.
Did you get to read? They let you read the statements?
I did get to read it. I read what they said.
What the fuck they talking about?
Said that they said that he came to them talking about that his mama was sick and something else, and he just wanted to come visit, blah, 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 blah. They asked him, what happened to your face, and he was like, oh, yeah, I was trying to get to the bus and, whatnot. So did you go plane or bus? So then he's like, and I got robbed and so da-da-da. So they said they let him in the house. They let him stay there, no, free, da-da-da. And then it just kind of came out, right, that Holder had killed Nip. And they was like, you got to go because you're a part of a murder case. And so they actually wrote statements, y'all, and they turned on the white man. So, the question is, that's why I said we have to ask ourselves, how many players are really in this? And is this why it's taking so long? Because Holder himself is like, I may be mentally ill, but I ain't that mentally ill to not know that I didn't plan this by myself.
Right. Yeah, like who said, the nigga can get up there and say any goddamn thing.
Can.
Say any.
Because the burden is not on the defense, y'all. The burden is not on them. The prosecutions better bring their stuff because it's on them to prove to that jury. And I'm just saying, think about if all of you all on the line are part of that juror team, right? And you're watching them do. As I said, yes, Nip did turn over when he first hit him, and he turned back his back. The Holder back was turned. So who shot Nip in the right side of his back that penetrated through his lungs?
Then they try to spin that narrative talking about he had two guns. Talking about Holder ain't do all that shit, man. By himself. He ain't by himself. Ain't nowhere in here. That's a bad mother. Hey, Louisville. That's a bad nigga if he got two guns and can shoot like that with two of them motherfuckers in the head. But that's a bad nigga. You hearing this from a goddamn shooter. You hearing this from a shooter, boy. That's a bad nigga, boy. I'm telling you.
Man, when he ran back towards that glass, I think he figured out he had a gun in his damn hand. That's how high he was.
Hey,
when he fired that first one off, some of them was, this is a real gun. And he ran back towards the window.
Hey,
real talk, a real gun. They sure to give me another real gun.
I'm telling you, man.
You couldn't have said no. You couldn't have said it no more better, nigga, because the shooter knows a shooter.
A shooter knows ain't no way in hell he did that shit, man.
Hard enough to get off your mind.
That's what you telling you. It ain't because it's that other dude I mentioned that I'm trying to tell you. He looks like the goofy to do some shit like that.
Yeah, it's hard enough to get off one motherfucking gun, my nigga. He's trying to shoot two guns, nigga, please. Yeah. It's hard enough to get off with one.
You know what? He got the best attorney right now. Y'all know why? Because all these other attorneys were just defense attorneys, right? Public defense. The one he has now, Jensen has been elevated. Like I told y'all, he ain't even in the same office. He in the ninth office. Okay, so Lee, you probably can, I don't know what the ninth office is, but they was like, he ain't in our office no more. He in the big ninth office.
Real J.
But attorney Jensen's name now is deputy. He's a deputy attorney, but for the public defender's office, which means that he is skilled in what? Litigation. That's why I'm telling y'all. Yeah. Think about the last black lady. She went from being his attorney to now she's a judge. She got appointed a judge. We gotta watch how first you started with Darden, then you went to this other guy, right? Then you went to another. Then you got the black woman. She got elevated to judge. And now we got an attorney. We got a deputy attorney for the public defense office who's skilled in litigation. And got a practice.
And they can the numbers are very important. So you can't divide 2 into 4. I'm looking at it like it's 4. Like it's because that's how a lot of dark magic is done. You understand? How it's through numbers. See, they took that from us. But what I'm saying is they use it. So there's that 4 by having that 4 attorneys, and I'm looking at it in a mathematical way. It can be divided in 2. So it's still the way, still the way in and the way out. You know what I'm saying? For the individuals in that number frame. You know what I mean? So part of that that demonic side use numbers. They use numbers to stamp, almost like a notary. You understand what I'm talking about?
Wow.
Follow me.
I'm following you, but you teaching me some shit.
It's a guy that's on YouTube that they call him crazy, but he been there from day one. He done broke down Kobe Bryant. He done broke down, like he said, everybody numerology-wise. And the truth is the Jews use the gematria calendar. Okay, so back in the day, the Jews did use the gematria calendar to tell them about certain events and what certain things was going on and what the stars and the moon was going to do. The whole nine, they used gematria. So this guy breaks that down, and then we know that in America, the Jews is at the top, And so for me, though, I'm just saying that, like with military, at the end of the day, it's about God and what God is going to do.
I'm back. I saw you out there. Hey, Denise, I saw you like, I'm ready to drop another seed, but if I drop this one, But my Jewish people are very, they've always.
Mm-hmm. They're
very curious people. They ask a lot of questions because what they're doing, they're studying. You know what I'm saying? I wish my black folks people would do more of that than just jump right into some shit.
And you know what? What you just said, I was taking notes for myself, y'all, the other day. And I said, wow, God. I said, God just told me very clear. He said, why do y'all think I tell y'all death and life is in the power of the tongue? He said, because when you open your, have you ever noticed when you tell somebody, you talk about an idea, and then all of a sudden your idea is way over here across another state. And you're like, well, hold on. Okay, and what God was showing me was that the enemy, Satan is not he is not omnipresent, which means here with us every day. He's not all-knowing. At the same time, he do got his little demons and his little imps that follow us. They're called familiar spirits. That's what our psychics tap into, the familiar spirits. At the end of the day, though, God is saying you're talking. And the more you talk and you put that in the atmosphere, I'm going to make that happen. So I think about higher, okay? I can't get past higher because at the end of the day, when I think about Sean Mack, okay, that's Gross's, and actually Samantha dated him because on Twitter, like she posts every time his birthday come around, and if they didn't date, but she say my love and this and that, right? Mm-hmm. But my thing with him is because actually Firebug brings up Sean Mack as well, Gross's brother, in that video. But what I'm getting at though is that he was shot in the back of the house, they said, and the people was up in the front. And then I thought about when you look at that, and Nip gets to talking, and he pays homage to his mama, his children, and everybody. But then he also, right there when that bullet, he said, put a crescent across your, he said what he said on the forehead. You got cowboys standing there, everybody dispersing, blue lights, right? Now they used J-Stone, but the dude was in, he was floating down interstate, right? And then you think about what Nip mama said. She said, when I looked over, because Nip didn't die by his car. He died over there in between. Okay, so she said, though, that they had my son's belongings in a crescent shape.
Think about it.
So how do we have time to make it into because if it's a shooting and it's all over the place, then Nip stuff should have been everywhere. The key should have been over here, this over there. He had no sock on, no shoe on. You know what I'm saying?
Who actually contaminated? Who actually touched? Who actually? There's always going to be an agitator take it and point back to we team. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Louisville. Louisville.
It points back to we. The crescent moon points back to the we security.
Now, what does that got to do with this?
Well, see, you got to understand when it's a shooting like that, and when it's a man down, and when it's a man down on the concrete, especially God, rest in peace, Nip. When it's a man down like that, it's about a minute to 2 minutes when it's just straight chaos going on the concrete. Everybody scattered, everybody moving around before the police really get there. Before the police, because you got to call them motherfuckers first. Then they got to come.
Lee, let me ask you a question. In LA, on crime scenes, right, murder scenes, do they usually let people through the yellow tape? Cause them motherfuckers was walking all around that motherfucker, boy. I ain't never seen that shit in Florida. No.
I don't think I have a choice. Let one of my Latino brothers get shot down on one of their corners.
They got to because they're gonna
be until they can push them back.
They got to call for backup. They got to call for backup.
30 cars and 2 helicopters.
Yeah, exactly. Because the ghetto bird's going to be up immediately. Sooner than police call for backup, that ghetto bird is in the air, and they flying. And they exactly.
Hey, Lee, you think they did that for the evidence can get fucked up? You know what I'm saying? Because walking around on that motherfucker, that's fucking up the evidence, ain't it?
No, I don't think they did that. I just think that was complacent. I just think that was complacency on the part of the police, because I can guarantee you this. After it was all said and done, those police officers that was on the scene when it first cracked off, they probably got reprimanded by their supervisor. Like, what the fuck y'all niggas weren't securing that goddamn scene for? We got people walking all through this shit. They most likely got in trouble for that shit. Not desperate trouble where they lost their life, but they probably got reprimanded, like how to control a goddamn crime scene. You cannot have no yellow tape.
You know what, Lee? Fact. I watched his murder live. Not live. You know what I mean? Like that. But a million hits showed that when he was murdered and he was on the sidewalk, and then, they were picking him up. Now, I noticed how they had white gloves with Fats, they had white gloves with Nip, but the other ones, million hit dude, they always got on black gloves. But they didn't let anybody over there. But there was a guy that was at the crime scene, I guess, where his body, I don't know why they moved him or something, but they had a tarp over there. And then, of course, that's when he said, this is fact. Steve, he gave his whole name, and he's like, Nipsey Hussle him. And so it was sad to watch, as he was live there. And Million Hits covers most of y'all's crime in L.A., so that's how I get to kind of see how the LAPD rolls. And so for me, I was wondering about that. Like, how did the situation with Nip get that out of hand?
Well, the reason why I got out, just like Louisville just said. I'm gonna tell. I can tell him an exact story, just like Louisville just said. One of my homies that got killed over here in a drive-by. It was chaos because it was one of my big homies that niggas love. Man, when the police showed up, it was like 3 of them motherfuckers that showed up, 2 in one car and one other. They must have realized, like, hold the fuck on. We need backup over in this motherfucker immediately. They tried to secure the scene. They realized they couldn't even put no tape up. It was so many motherfuckers that rushed the scene. Because sometimes them police, they don't have a clue on what they rolling up on. But when they roll up on it, they got to evaluate the situation and react and go into procedures on what they supposed to do. There is
what type of chemicals they gonna use on your ass? Well, look, hey, check this out. What I'm about to say, Mr. Lee, you just hit a major point about the caressing and Nipsey's mom, right? Who on that scene? Nipsey is special. Who would get the permission to even touch Nipsey shit or his clothing? We can call it. I ain't mean his shit. His clothing, his belongings, and put it. Who would have that special treatment? I mean, you understand somebody over there trying to touch Nipsey or trying to take Nipsey stuff and move Nipsey stuff, right? But somebody, we got you now, man. I don't know, whoever it is that put that in their classes.
Yeah.
If you were real homie, family. Man, if you a real homie and you got one of your homies that's laying down there on that goddamn sidewalk leaking blood for bullets, first thing a real nigga gonna do is look around the scene, make sure nobody else ain't shooting, see what the fuck going on, and the next thing you gonna do is try to put pressure on them motherfucking bullet wounds so that nigga won't bleed out. You ain't gonna be running through the nigga pockets and shit like that. You finna try to save your motherfucking homeboy. Hold that nigga shit up, keep him as warm as possible, because them motherfucking bullets be burning like a motherfucker when you get shot.
Come on now. Them motherfuckers
burn. That shit ain't nothing like that. Shit burning. That shit burning.
I like that too. So I understand what you just said. You just said something major. So a soldier from we organization, which is the Nation of Islam. See, listen to me.
That's who we team is?
Yes.
Oh, I never knew that. I kept.
That's who. Yeah. That's they have a special. Back in the day, Farrakhan came to California when it was real. Back in I think it was in the late '80s, and he was saying that all this killing and all this gang banging has to come to a cease, right? Mm-hmm. So since you guys want us just to help us, we're gonna move forward. And we're gonna actually, if you on the stage talking crazy and rapping crazy about bitches and hoes and all this, we're gonna snatch your motherfucking asses off the stage. Mm-hmm. So that started back in the 80s. The We organization became a security team that will actually look over the actors. So I'm very important people. mayors. They got you see some black brothers. They sit there with nice suits on. You hear me? You feel me? That's real talk. They ain't CIA. None of that. That is straight. Some you know what I'm saying? My brothers. They're actually part of the We Team.
The Nation been working with was working with Nipsey for a minute, wasn't it?
Well, he's right there. He's right there on the crease, right there. He's at the spot where the Nation of Islam sells their bean pies and their newspapers.
Oh, okay, okay.
That corn has been done like that for years since I was like,
why Rizzo was automatically out there?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, I don't know, Rizzo was the favorite person that had the permission to take Nipsey's things and put it in the correct situation, or someone that was with him done it. I mean, it wasn't nobody that's a normal person, a regular homie or whatever.
I think that video, unfortunately,
it wasn't no regular person. I believe that too.
I believe that too.
Come on now. You already know that.
So it's another sign that points back to we security and to death. It's gotta y'all gotta understand this. So if we was there, undercover we was there.
Right.
And the first person that jumps up and come and broadcast about what went down on the scene. I'm just putting it out there, y'all. We're just giving you real talk. This is what's happening with that. I ain't got nothing against the Nation of Islam. The Nation of Islam was a tool for me to actually, I was going through some, Christianity, and I was going through, trying to find who I was. But the Nation of Islam gave me, what they call it, it gave me discipline. See what I'm talking about? So if you ain't got no discipline, even okay, where you at on this planet? If a young man doesn't have any discipline to know what time to go to bed, what time to get up, when to actually feed himself, discipline, what not to eat. If we don't have these things.
Hey, Louisville, me growing up, my nigga, I had a couple of homies that decided to go Muslim, after they got home from prison and everything. But for me, my nigga, that shit, I won't say that shit, but for me, the Islam, the Muslims, I never really got down with them, man, because they never, I was always trying to, have my own
discipline. I can't say it.
I don't know, man. I never.
I got Miss Sam right here on my same phone. Baby, please say what you said.
Just saying again.
I just want you to go and look at the website for the We Team. Why is Garcetti sitting on the board? And he came on TV and said he spent 6 months in Eritrea. What's that?
Wow. So what do I do? Go just Google We Team?
Yeah, they got a website. They like a security team.
Or whatever.
Yeah,
they like a security.
Garcetti is a snake off top. His daddy was a snake. His daddy lost the OJ case. His daddy was a deep district attorney.
Well, he was supposed to be in Afghanistan, but he's over in Eritrea, and he stayed over there for 6 months. And he said he liked it over there, but the people wanted him to leave.
They bashing that nigga on the radios out here too. They bashing Garcetti on the political radios out here. I listen to all these goddamn white boys talk. I need to know what the fuck they
go. Place to go. He's found a place you can. Hey, when they ready to kick his ass out, he's going to Nipsey's. He's going to Nipsey's data place. I believe he's gonna go over there and invest that money.
And they say Bill Cosby. Hey, listen, y'all. Hold on. Breaking news. They say Bill Cosby conviction has got overturned. Yeah.
Overturned.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
God is good. God is good.
Yes, he is. He's so funny, Adam.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Man, that was gallons. Now we know, man.
Breaking
news. Be very careful what you say. Be very careful when you with these young ladies. Be very careful of who you dating. Be very careful, young men. Y'all gotta become men. We gotta drop them thugs, monsters, beasts. Yeah. All these demonic words that we're putting on each other, man. We are natives. We're the true people of God. We are natives of this planet, of this place they call America, bruh.
Come on.
So if you guys get your life together and we say, if we as a people humble ourselves and come back to who we are, it would shut down so much. because they'll be willing to give us anything we want because they know their days are over. So it's time, young men, to respect yourself first.
That's right.
Put down the beast. Put down the gangster.
Yeah.
Thug.
Come on now.
Homie.
Speak.
Whatever y'all call yourself, you have a name that your father and mother gave you at birth. And your name is. So let's use that. Come out of the secondary. That other personality is Satan.
I'm trying to tell.
And he made you part of Esau with this personality that is not you.
Yeah.
Word up.
He told you that you was not. This is not your land. Who the hell can come in your house and tell you don't live there? Hey, Louis, been there for 100 years. And somebody walk in the front door and say, "What are you doing here?" No, you're supposed to be over here in Africa. Hey, does some shit like that.
I want to just right quick, guys.
Go
and
ahead.
Then we can get off and nip together today. I want you guys to remember, do you remember I called in and I told you I just listened to the 911 call? And the first thing I noticed was that she's saying, "Oh my God, they shooting! Somebody got a gun!" And now fired.
Come on. Come on.
Shot was fired. Mm-hmm. After all of that is when you hear the shooting. Because of that alone and what I've seen, that let me know all this is, I can't speculate. I'm not going to even give you a perception because whatever still mine. I can't tell you you're wrong or you're right. What we did was come together as a family to try to piece whatever everybody said together.
Yeah.
And the one thing we know that shit was fucked up and they did it.
Yeah.
Come on now. Us. He's done that in front of a camera on purpose. And
break down that 911 military wife. Because they had two people on the 911 call. When we hear that?
Yeah, you go a male and a female.
Exactly.
That's right.
Exactly.
One of them said by happenstance, "I'm right here. You want to go by there and see? I'm right here." Yep. How you just see that they just picked up and this has to just start screaming, "Ain't man bullets."
Exactly.
That's how I do.
That's
again. All of that tells me everything else is all messed up. Again, we have Central America, people, our time zones. We got plenty of them. So I stopped even worrying about what was going to be when they said the clock doggone little place where they showed the video from the beginning, the only one we saw first. They already said it was set behind a couple, it was slow.
But hey.
Yes.
But hey, Hood, you remember we talked about this a couple of months ago, and you remember we talked about this with Denise. You know about this too, about them girls that was up in that beauty shop, that little nail shop, right there in that parking lot when it happened. And Shorty was live on her Instagram, and she was like, "Oh shit, they shooting out there." And then you hear all the women in there, like it's got to be about maybe 4 or 5 voices, but you hear it clearly. That's why I wish that video, they took that motherfucking video off YouTube so motherfucking fast. That video right there, it will show you the exact time because her Instagram is running live and you can see the time in the corner. You can see exactly what time it was, my nigga. Wow. And then you hear the other girl in the back. You hear the other girl in the back. They was like, "Oh my God, nip that shot. And then it's another girl. Yeah. It's another girl, clear this motherfucking day. They were like, "Who did that? Who did that?" And that girl was like, "It's City Cuz did that."
Yeah,
Eric, it's City Cuz.
Yep. I remember that.
They took that down so fast.
Right there.
Yeah, I remember
they
that.
took that
You can't find that shit nowhere now. You ain't lying.
Nowhere. Right.
Yeah.
Nowhere. You can't find it. But
I
that's
remember that shit.
Part of my nigga.
Tanika Jenkins in Chicago. When that person finally got the confessions out, what happened to that baby girl? They took some videos down and killed Zach. I'm telling y'all, they killed 2 of the activists because they exposed that stuff. They killed them.
But the thing is, you guys, I want you to also remember, please remember, we're not stupid. You learn the repetition of what you hear. Okay, we know that. The first words a baby will say is normally die with a D. And that's because the palate of the tongue is taught when they're sucking a damn bottle or a nipple at birth. It touches the roof of their mouth. So the first thing they normally will say is da da, dad dad. Then it's mama. Okay? So what I'm saying by that is I'm just trying to get you all to understand that we are taught by repetition. The first thing they did was show us what that mess was. Then after they show us what they wanted us to see, which was already distorted, we heard that 911 tape. So we together. Then they allow millions of people on what this is on YouTube and everywhere else go to commentate and telling their side and their story. The story was said to us then. So please understand me when I say do your own research. Your research is not gonna be just on no computer. Your research is gonna land you at the end in front of some goddamn body in the damn dirt. Period. And I'm not saying because it's dirty. I'm speaking.
Come on, speak.
Literally. Y'all get on computers, and the computer should be the first thing you do. However, that's just your roadmap because it's going to send you all over the places. What happens is we got our friends and family that's getting stuck in these rabbit holes, as they call them. And I don't know if they don't understand even a rabbit got to come out of a hole
Come on now.
somewhere.
Come on now.
Real.
Can't live in that bitch forever.
Damn, you got common sense. I know you got common sense. You got book knowledge. Teach these young men and these young women who are doing anything outside of what they're supposed to be doing to make money.
Yeah.
They can do a business. If you out there on that corner with anything, that's your math. That's your science. Period.
That's right.
That's your reading. Get somewhere, get something legitimate. Pencils, erasers, I don't give a damn.
That's right. That's right.
But let the other stuff go because that's what they're using to get us and confine us into a category. You know, boxing us in to this is all we are. We're more than that. We're more than that. I get those things to tell people as a damn teacher. We more than this. Learn what's going on. You don't allow no. I don't care. Like I say, you ain't got to talk ignorant and cuss people out. None of that.
Come
you
on.
can say simple words.
That's right.
For me,
hello, why this is this? Get to these teachers. Start there. Period. Back your kids, but when they wrong, they're wrong. Chastise your kids, but when you do it, don't do it in front of somebody else. That alone brings the child down. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Just do that. We don't intimidate nobody.
No, we want you to whoop your children. We don't want you to beat your children.
We don't want you to kill them.
The two is a difference.
Well, y'all know me. Y'all know I'm from Louisiana.
We don't want you to abuse. Hey, military wife. You know some of these women, boy. You know some of these women that little Tyrone look like Big Tyrone, and they want to kick a dent in his ass because he look like his daddy. Like that women can't do that now. We know he look like his daddy, but don't do that shit now. That ain't the man that you got the anger with.
You better call Tyrone.
You know, where I'm from, down here.
Call your daddy.
Y'all gotta stop that shit. Gotta stop that shit now.
Or you either got or you either got a man that's in a woman's house where that kid ain't his kid and he putting hands on that kid. That's a whole other issue right there.
Think about it. Think about it.
That's a whole other issue. Yeah.
The world needs to change on that, man.
And see that shit. It still go back to that woman because she allowed that shit. God damn it, you don't let no nigga come in your house.
He should be in that house anyway. He should be in his own motherfucking house.
Hey, fuck
that. He should be able to visit, but not fucking spend the night and stay.
Hey, Louisville.
That's right.
Hey, Louisville.
Because he's not taking the sister serious.
Look.
And he's not taking her serious. And he's not marrying her.
Hey, Louisville. Fuck how he slanging it late night. See, they be caught up on how he slanging it late night. Fuck that. That nigga got you brainwashed. He talking to your kids any kind of way.
Yeah,
You'll let that nigga slap your mama because he's slanging it right. As long as he keeps slanging it right at night.
Hey, what it is? She used to be a Jezebel and fell in love with Belly Laugh.
Hey,
he's
real.
a fucking faggot too.
I'm glad y'all said something about that shit.
I just don't like all that, man. I'm working out a lot, man.
We got a lot of sisters picking apples off the wrong goddamn tree now. Goddamn it, y'all letting the wrong niggas in y'all goddamn house now. If that nigga ain't...
Come on now.
Hey, Hood, not only wait, hold on one second. Not only are they disrespecting and maybe spanking the kids, they ain't got no right spanking the kids. Them motherfuckers is the same. Them niggas is the same niggas that'll sit around with that baby mama or that child and talk bad about the baby daddy. Yeah. That ain't even nothing for a nigga to do. Ain't even nothing for a nigga to do. You ain't finna lay in bed with me. You ain't finna lay in bed next to.
Come on now.
You hate the daddy and he whatever his kids.
Saying a female should be like, listen, my nigga, you don't gotta bring up my baby daddy whether he's good, bad, or indifferent, my nigga. I'm with you right now. I know your ass ain't shit, but I'm still fucking with you. Whatever. I might
know you ain't shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Get her ass beat. You
know what I mean? For real, my nigga.
She get her ass beat by her daddy, her real father.
Yeah.
For real.
But she can be 35 years old. I'll come over my belt and beat the shit out of her ass.
Real, man.
At the end of the day, like, you will know what type of nigga that should be beating your kids and should not. Because I'm pretty sure, Louisville, if y'all go over to, you had a kid, you know what I'm saying, and they got a stepdaddy now. If you went over there and this dude was a stand-up guy, you know what I'm saying, and he don't seem to fit that type, and she ain't saying he whooping on her, then I probably let up a little bit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But goddamn it, if I still probably, I ain't gonna lie, I probably still be like, nigga, when there's ass whooping time, you could put him on punishment, but when there's ass whooping time, you send the motherfucker to me, goddamn it. I don't want you touching on my kid. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
And let him come over. Nigga, my number is 955, nigga. 6345. Hey, for your kids, if you do,
it's a problem.
You do. That's all I was saying, because I don't want to put nothing else out there, because he ended up calling the police before I get there.
The police, yeah, he said it on Hood Talk News.
Hey, look, I wish y'all
my husband said that, y'all, he a minister, but he done already said, I wish a man would. I wish he would put his hand on my daughter. He gonna see.
Hood.
That's we need more uncles to step up.
He said, I ain't playing.
You said,
Big Tim, what
I need more uncles and aunties to step up, man. Yeah. They should have to go out. Back in the day, the family was real tight, y'all. We had to have no outsiders take care and touching our kids, man.
And you know what? Hey, hold on. Let me say something real quick about that, because you know what else go on? You might have a lazy ass, no good nigga who got a girl who got a baby, but that nigga ain't doing nothing. He at the house playing PlayStation 5 all day. While she might have a job at Walmart, or might work at the mall or something. She like, you know what? She like, you know what? You go ahead on and stay with little. Or something while I'm at work doing your thing. Meanwhile, that nigga over there getting aggravated because he want to get high. He watching another nigga baby.
Yeah. Come on, Lee. Yeah.
But you know what?
That's real.
You gonna get frustrated over that shit.
Hey, Lee. That's that nigga that's talking about he gonna flip the paycheck. You can give it to me, baby. I got you. And now she going to mama house. She going to mama house to borrow money to pay the light bill when she just got paid, because this nigga talking about he gonna flip the goddamn money. Y'all better run from them flipping niggas, I'm telling you. Them niggas ain't
I got an alert for you, man. I got an alert. The was saying she wanted to say that is not allegedly that he was over there in Nipsey's country. It's real that he said it. He said it himself.
Wow.
So it's not allegedly. It's Holyfield. That he has interest in that country.
You just said some real. Hold on. Hood just said some real shit though. Hood was like, them niggas always talking about, baby, I'm finna flip this, I'm finna flip that. Them niggas ain't doing that.
Motherfucker ain't bring a flip back yet.
Give her the fucking mattress, dog.
But check it out. Hey, Louisville, check it out. He go buy a QP of weed and know he gonna smoke all that shit. Every time that she said, "Damn, baby, you ain't make no money today," nah, this shit been slow. And goddamn it, he smell like a pound of motherfucking weed though. That nigga smell like a, he smoking up all the goddamn profit. Y'all women stop that
and
shit.
The whole apartment smell like chronic. And he smoking weed around the baby and everything. He don't give a fuck.
He don't give a fuck. Y'all, hey, listen.
You don't give a fuck. I gotta put you ladies out there, do not let a man move in your place.
What you say, Denise?
Okay. And then some of y'all, this is why I said I have to put this on y'all men because, as I said earlier, y'all got to learn how to fall back. See, one of the things with the men is that y'all good, some, not everybody, but some are good smooth thumpers, right? And so we got the beautiful girl, whether she got a real hair weave, y'all don't care. She got the flat stomach, the big butt, but she got 10 babies. Okay, and so what happens is her whole perception has been turned off because she has received love based on her beauty, not what's on the inside, but what they're seeing on the outside. So it makes her superficial. So when a real woman comes along and try to help guide her, she don't want to hear that because all of her ninjas, right? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know. And so the truth of the matter is a sister don't love herself. And that's just what I'm saying. That's why I'm calling for the women.
Yeah.
Like you hear military wife, right? You hear Miss Ann, right? So you have people that call in on this channel, you know, not close to 50. So technically, Mitch and all them are much younger than me, right? So, you know, my whole issue, though, is that as women, we got to learn to listen to each other. I understand that some of us hate on each other. We're jealous. But the truth is, even the ones that's jealous of you, the truth is they want what you got. But what do they want on the inside? It's something about you that's motivated. Something about you that's like, I don't care. You knock me down, I'm getting back up. And then you wonder, well, why am I hating? That's because the person hating you, they don't love themselves.
Yeah.
I got a friend right now, her family don't like her.
Come on.
Okay. What families and stuff don't like you? Right for nothing. Okay. They got better lives than she do. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, though, she's like, what's up with all the hate? That's because truly on the inside, women, you can be miserable. When I talk about sexual abuse and stuff, I am not traumatized at all. Okay?
Yeah.
I got a book coming out. Okay? I ain't traumatized, period. Got a publishing deal. I ain't traumatized at all. But I do speak it because my mama wasn't to blame for that.
Yeah.
Okay? You know what I'm saying? My mama wasn't to blame for my rape. My father wasn't to blame, right?
That's right.
But what happens in America is when somebody try to give you a testimony, you turn it off. They traumatized. They need some healing. Lies. I don't need no healing. I'm trying to help
other people.
If you look at the average child today in the Amber Alert, y'all, we have more children being molested and going from foster home to foster home. Even in the foster homes, y'all.
Yeah.
Molested in the foster home.
That's real.
Yes, has failed our children, but we sitting back and like, don't talk about it.
Don't talk about it. Don't say nothing about it.
Hey, Mr. Denise, that is part of the trafficking of those children. But I wanted to come to something about the sisters. I'm back to you. You said something major. I was just ladies, imagine as a sister of color, and you've been like bamboozled and made think that you're like this African goddess queen, right? And you live in this way, and the ways of this the way that they told you, right? But to come to find out, that wasn't you, right? So everything that women have done, I'm not saying getting jobs, creating things on this planet, which that's part of our nature. I'm coming to say to you guys, all this other mess that you guys have actually covered yourselves up on the outside, right? That is not you, because what I'm trying to say is, sisters, you're not this goddess. That part of that world that they've been talking about, like all that Egypt and all that. That's not you. If you're a true native, of this place, that your feet and your family and people that you know that have been buried here for hundreds of years, this is your place. So what I'm saying is everything that you've been taught is not you. So we don't blame you for that. Not the true native people, not me. I don't blame you for that. But I say, come back out of those wicked ways. I'm not saying you can't wear makeup or But we done that. That's the reason why they had makeup.
Right.
If it wasn't for us, the true people of God, they wouldn't be mixing these colors and powders. Okay, so what I'm saying to y'all, ladies, what you're going through today that has gotten so demonic and so way out there that you lost yourself, right? So if you stop it, pull back and find out who you are. Love yourself first. And begin to sprout out to your offspring. If you ain't got children, you got nieces. You got a little niece that needs some help, that needs some real guidance of a true young woman, how she should be, and know who she might be in this place that they call America. I don't want to talk about no other place. I'm talking to you, woman. Let's change. And come out and quit being what they say, a foreigner. You're not a foreigner, and you're living like a foreigner.
Mm.
You belong here. This is yours.
Some women are like,
quit living like a foreigner.
No.
Most foreigners do everything different. It's almost like a foreigner come in your home. You have everything organized, right? A foreigner don't know your ways. But then the foreigner comes in your home and begins to change your home. And you become a foreigner. You live like a foreigner. You talk like one. You dress like one. You eat like one.
Some women
are sex like one. So, hey, y'all need to come back. I'm not looking to come back to Jesus.
I need a favor
real quick. Come back to yourself.
Hold on, y'all. One at a time,
hold
please.
on, y'all. I need a favor.
Some women wait, hold on.
Hold on, Denise.
I need a favor real quick.
One second.
Hold on. Now, Bill, in this chat.
Hold on, Denise. Hold on.
Every time I turn around.
Who you say? You
try to come for me.
Oh, Bill.
Talking about
Somebody
man,
named Bill.
woman. Okay, I don't even know what the heck you're talking about. Please don't take my meekness for weakness. Just because I don't cuss and use profanity don't mean I won't check you. I am tired of you. That's why Clean and Drill just told you, don't come back up in the chat with that. Dude, you disrespectful. And you done called me out my name. I'm done.
What he said?
I can find out who you are real quick, okay? I can find out what your real name is and your address. Please don't check me. Please don't come for me. I'm sick of you. And so, Hood, you know, sometimes I get pushed, and I need the men and the kings to come for people like this. Because we shouldn't have to deal with this all the time. He needs to be checked.
Calm down, Bill.
I'm
Calm
done.
down.
I'm back to listen.
Yeah, Bill, calm down, man.
I'm done. I'm back to listen. I'm done.
Bill, stop that shit. We ain't gonna have that over here, man. Be respectful. That's all I gotta say.
Be
respectful, man.
When there's a give it to the people.
Hey, Louisville. But at the same time, hey, Lee, at the same time, you know, we got to let them know because, see, they used to go on to other platforms and that type of junk go on where you can come in and disrespect people and all that. We don't do that. We accept all opinions, but you got to be respectful with that opinion. That's all we saying right over here, Bill. That's it.
Hey, Miss Denise, I wanted to say this to you, too, because and Louisville, but I feel you on that, Louisville. But, you know, for me, I always said that some women, they like lifetime. They wear that misery like a lifer. Like they conditioned to that misery, and they don't know how to get out of that cycle. They really don't. It's from one bad nigga to the next bad nigga to the next bad nigga, and in between that, you might have 2 kids. Then you really fucked up, and the nigga gone in the wind. So I always applaud sisters that try to put it down and hold it down. But some of them women out there, they just be like, fuck it, I don't care. I got like 3 baby daddies. It's all good. I'm going to the club tonight. Meanwhile, they need to be at the house studying, trying to get their kids, doing anything with their kids. And see, they dropping them off at mama house or dropping them off at their cousin's house, which ain't nothing wrong with that. But damn, some women are just caught in that cycle where it's like, they love that misery. They love
that God. That God that they serve. That God that they serve, you know what I mean?
And I was talking, and I wanted to ask Ms. Denise, as a woman, if you was in that cycle, how would you go about breaking it if you don't know no better? If you don't know no better how to break it.
You really made a good point. Like, for our women, you know, sometimes they don't know they're in the cycle. They don't know they're in the spin cycle. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm saying that sometimes, you know, we have to just kind of sit back, and I think as women, we have to be patient, right? I had a friend, y'all,
And this is her testimony. She done told it all, so it's not in telling her business, but she usually with married men, right? So she had like several children with different ones. A lot of her family and people pushed her away, but I didn't. I just showed her love. And anything she needed, I tried to help her, and I didn't tell her business. One thing with women, I think sometimes we talk too much. We tell everybody's secrets and everybody's business. If you're trying to help somebody, you don't need to be going around telling folks their business or even their most secret and intimate things.
Telling your own.
Exactly. And so, when somebody's sharing with you something intimate or a struggle, you ain't supposed to take that and use that and kill them with that. That's all for male or female. So with her, I loved on her for so long, and I thank God. Today, y'all, she working in church. You know what I'm saying? She's a manager at a store. Right. You know what I'm saying? She got her own, but it took a minute. But so many abandoned her because she was in that cycle. But the truth is, she didn't even realize she was in it, and then a part of her didn't want to come out. So sometimes as women, we just have to be patient, but I just believe there's one voice, one good, positive voice for the women, Lee, that maybe they don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And so, but there's that one woman that may come along, even at the grocery store. Sometimes you get folks, you're like, wow, did God send them to me? Because he may be in the store and they be like, I just want to tell you, I see a great future for you one day. And so the thing is, more positive speaking will get into the minds of some of those women who think like that. And social media, I can't stand today. That's why I couldn't deal with that Instagram. They post too much and want a picture, but every time you post, I can't deal with that, right? So, and I don't have Facebook. Now I will with my book. I'm going to have to, but it's going to be different. It's going to be my full name, the whole nine. But what I'm getting at, though, is that a lot of these kids today, it was sad. You remember when Miss Gloria was talking about the other day, y'all, about how some of the women were dressed at the BET Awards, And so, for me, I just say it's embarrassing, which it is, because some of y'all know better. When y'all talking about, I love my mama and thank you, mama, because you helped me. You up there crying because you got the award, but you ain't even dressed right. Your mama didn't tell you. Your mama looks better dressed than you do on the stage. Mm-hmm. But Lotto, told y'all Mulatto, she was forced into this. All of a sudden, Mulatto got bars for real.
Yes,
I remember when she was on the
That's how she won. That's how she won the rap game. Shit.
That is.
Like when she was on the Main Dupree show, she was just a cute cut rapping. Next thing you know, she got stilettos on. She done got nails.
You know why? Somebody on her team told her this shit ain't working. And so, she had to sell her soul and be like the rest of these motherfuckers in order to make it. And it's sad.
A lot of times like how we say, sell your soul. No, what it is, they flip themselves to act like a foreigner. Mm. Like a foreigner. Listen to me, listen to what a foreigner is. I'm not a foreigner. They are. So when they brought their ways in Hollywood and music and got into our music or they started the music, it's foreigners. If you look at all our actors and people that are million and billionaires, they're foreigners. Hey, it's gonna blow your mind when you find out who their daddy and who their granddaddy is. Where they really from.
Let me tell you something, Hood. I want to address this real quick point. Man, I never in my life. I love hip hop to death, my nigga. Hip hop and R&B music. I love any type of good music. But I never in my life thought that I would see a day where everybody, because at first you hear all of the things about this and that, the Illuminati, this and that. They sell their soul to the devil. And I never wanted to try to believe in none of that narrative type shit. But I gotta say, man, nowadays, as the years have gone on, my mind has grown to the point to where I'm starting to look. I believe it now that a lot of these motherfuckers, they sell their soul to the devil.
Oh yeah.
They sell their soul to the devil, my nigga. For that.
Foreigners. You've been here living where you are, my brothers and sisters. Mm-hmm. And these things come upon you of how other people live, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. We make it demonic, and we say as a people of God, it's demonic. It's the devil, right? So in their ways, that's their law. Mm-hmm. They don't see it demonic. Mm-hmm. That's the way they are. They are foreigners. Get it right, people. Know where a foreigner is. a person is not from your land. They're not from your land. They're taking your land. They're taking everything from you. Even that you don't even know who the fuck you are and where you're going. You don't even know that you own this. How can a man be in a home and someone walk in and tell him he has to move and he paid in bulk for his land?
Right.
And made him think that he never owned the land ever. Who can do that? People wake up and quit playing games.
She said she was trying to say something. I'm sorry, Ms. Military. I had to.
Yeah, hey, listen, hold on, y'all. Hey, I got to get up out of here, but listen, go ahead. We're gonna finish this conversation tomorrow, man, because this is getting real deep. Hey, listen, military
you know you ain't gonna finish tomorrow. You gonna make it.
No, I'm gonna come on tomorrow. I gotta be more consistent with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Tomorrow's corner day.
Yeah. Hey, I'm telling you.
Who's the phone?
Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow for sure. But since we got goddamn military wife with us, y'all, and she ain't been here in a minute. Military.
Yeah, she gotta bring those damn tanks, man.
You gotta lead us out with that goddamn prayer now. We need you.
Oh, Lord.
Come on now.
There she goes. There you go.
Come on now.
Yeah.
God, Father, we come to you as one. Bend the knee, bow head. Please watch over all of us as we stand from this today with Uncle Hood.
Yes.
Please take everyone in the United States, those that need you, God, and those that feel they don't, lead them back to you. In God's name we pray, amen.
Amen.
Man, I appreciate all y'all, man. I love y'all, man.
Yeah.
Love you too, Hood.
Man, y'all
be careful.
Right.
Take your time.
Y'all show
Stop at the
everybody.
stoplights. Make sure you don't run any lights.
Show everybody on their phone some
show
goddamn
some
love,
family
man.
some love today.
Right.
I feel
Somebody you don't know, reach out and tell them I love you.
That's right. That's right. That's
Just
right.
reach out.
That's right.
Make some phone calls.
That's right.
Do something in the hood. Y'all gotta work in the hood. We ain't gonna let y'all sit too long.
That's right. That's
For
right.
real.
Man, I love y'all, man. Appreciate y'all every time, man. Hey, look, man, we better get up out of here, man. But look, hey, like in the words of my sister Clean Black, don't blame the weed, man. You know, that what Clean Black said. I don't know. You know, she say don't blame the goddamn weed, man. Hey, salute to all my Mars, man. Y'all doing a great job of keeping them goddamn haters up out of here, man. It was a great show today, man. I love y'all, man. If nobody told you today, you know what I'm saying, you know you got love over here at Hood Talk. God damn it. We got love. Some of us show love in a goddamn funny way, but we love each other. We ain't here to hurt each other or do nothing, you know what I'm saying, fucked up to each other. Now, sometimes we might get wrong stories and shit like that, but at the end of the day, man, we still a family, man, and we can move ahead from that and shit. We just know now, one thing we learned today, people, do your fucking research. Do your goddamn research before you bring anything to goddamn Hood. Now, I'm not going to just jump no more. I'm going to do I don't give a fuck who you is. I'm going to do my research behind it, goddamn it. But do your research, people, because you could be looking like a real ass out here. Next time, goddamn it, hey, look, Hood ain't going to hold it in now, shit. The next time, goddamn it, you better do your research. The next time, I'm going to point your ass out and say, hey, yep, whoever. And this ain't to one particular person. Whoever, I'm pointing your ass out. Yep, that motherfucker that said it. Y'all gonna get him. Goddamn, no, I'm just playing. But look, man, y'all just do your research, man. I love y'all, man. Until next time.
HoodTalkNews.com. We on fire.